Auntie Bola, ẹ̀yin ni mo kọ́kọ́ rí. Knock, knock, knock. Olueke. Báwo ni California? We had snow this morning. A ní snow lọ́dọ̀ wa lénìí. Knock, knock, knock. But kò pọ̀. Snowflakes. Little. Then òjò. Knock, knock, knock. Who is home? Anybody home? Hello. Kíní ní sí lips mi tó ń dry. Anybody home? Tọ́lání àti TV, how are you? Bukola Shobayo. David Ojo. How are you, my darling brother? Good night. Okay. I will tell you the night. This is 5:30 p.m. Good night. Sleep right, sleep tight. Àṣàbí tó ń ṣàdọ́là Tọ́lá. Bísí Fadípẹ̀. Oh, Tiffany, how are you? What's up? Good evening, Tiffany. I have two Tiffany here. One Tiffany, then Tiffany Gregerson. Good evening. How are you? Dára níjọ, mo kí yín o. Ọjọ́mọ Babátúndé di méjì. How are you? Gentle lady ni mi èmi kì í ṣe fighter o. Kẹ́nikẹ́ni má tì mí lọ síbi ìjà o. Gentle lady ọmọ Ọlátúnjí, I see you. Emi Rhoda, how are you? Àwa nìyẹn òtútù yẹn pọ̀ díẹ̀ lẹ́nu, but we are fine. Ṣeré mi àti blanket lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ mi. Mo gbé blanket mo fi ń ṣe nǹkan tí iṣẹ́ tí mò ń ṣe bí lọ ni. Anyway, good evening, guys. Good evening, good evening. I'm not going to take long doing introduction or greeting everybody. Ẹ fà àwọn kan sí rapture. Àǹtí ẹ fi wọ́n lẹ̀. Nígbà tá a bá rapture gbogbo wọn, ẹ fi wọ́n lẹ̀ kàn máa jamblẹ́nu. Ó dà á review wọn later bóyá a lè release wọn. Admin mi yóò ra ọ̀rọ̀ ráyè tell anybody o. If you do anyhow, she rapture you. Àǹtí ni mo fi wọ́n sí rapture. Yeah, it's a very cold day. Very cold. Okay, very cold in New York. It's very cold here too. Hi, everyone. Good evening. Kọ́njú wọ́n sí ṣáláńgá. Oh, ẹ̀yin tara Atlanta, I see you, Ọlá Adéwálé. This my admin no get time for shenanigans. She say I rapture all of them. Everybody wey speak nonsense for Abel Damino. Over 15 people. Anyway, good evening, guys. From my topic, you saw what I put there yesterday. I mean, at the topic, right? How many of us remember this story about one guy that was arrested, a Nigerian guy that was arrested in UK like 2 weeks ago or so? Let me show you. You must have seen the video. One Nigerian guy that was arrested for, going for younger people. So there is this latest updates. Maybe not latest for some people, but to me it is latest. I got some information, some insider information that I think might save some of you, ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin especially, and some mothers tẹ́yà wèrè. Yes, you heard me right. Some eléri ibú ọkùnrin that doesn't know that this one is my child. This one is a minor. Many of you have been doing that nonsense in Nigeria, and you are getting away with it. I'm going to stream a show. I don't know if I'm streaming it live now, because if I'm not tired, I want to stream it live. A pastor, a father who has been molesting somebody's children. One of the children he molested, a minor, spied herself, the child of a neighbor or of a family. After he don't do, and you see anybody to carry away again. Now he go carry 11-year-old pikin. Now that one I go stream. If I don't stream it live in the morning, I will stream it when I wake up, so we can analyze. They don't arrest the man. The case has been on for about 4 weeks. That I and the convener of the case They've been updating me, telling me the updates. Please, these are causes that we should support on this page. It's so rampant among our people. We have been turning the blind eye like it's not happening. Many people are victims today. Unfortunately, father to children. We think it is strange when they are saying it, but it's becoming reality. Guru boy, how are you? Thank you. Today, I got some information that I think, you see all of you where they drink okpayin, alomo, kerewa, and all the nonsense you are drinking so that you can be good. As if all that is to life is to do kerewa. If you relocate abroad, Nigeria then go teach you na sense. Shebi na they do a lot of things for that Nigeria and go they get away with it. When you carry somebody without their consent, you go carry them, knock them for ground, do them. Because they are adults, you will say, did they force her? Why did she wear the clothes she was wearing? It is Nigeria. I dey hear that kind nonsense. Are you talking about Nigeria? Cheese sniper. Are you talking of Nigeria? You say it is, there are plenty for there. So how many, let me look for that guy's video so that you know what I'm talking of. Kò tí ẹ ní ìdẹ́nà sórí jẹ́ kí n lọ sórí Instagram to get his picture easily. Why am I stressing myself? How many of you remember this guy? Bó ṣe lo Woody náà nìyẹn. You remember this guy that was arrested? So I have the full video. Somebody directed me to the full video and gave me some information on how he was tracked. Apparently, it was not one child this guy was chatting with. He was chatting with about 6 minors. Tó ń bá wọn sọ̀sọ́kúsọ. Tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ló mú kíní gbola. He even sent his gbola to one of the children. This Eleribu. And you know what? Funny enough, he's a pastor of a CAC. He's a pastor in CAC, Christ Apostolic Church. If you say before you will say I'm lying, kẹ́tó ní kó lọ delete picture kúrò ńbẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ n fi picture ẹ̀ wọ̀nyí níbi tó ti ń minister. Ẹ̀yin eléri ibú dédé. Ẹ ti ń ṣe tipẹ́tipẹ́ na don dey do am tètè. Many of you is when you relocate, you go and chop your breakfast. No sympathy. No what? No sympathy. This is him ministering. You see him? You see him? Now the guy you dey see so. Now the guy you dey see so. So he's a pastor in CAC. They say even the day where they arrest him, the wife was there, but they only gave a snippet to bloggers to put out. So the full video is here. I will play it. All of us will be watching it now. When they arrest him, the wife there herself they there. Now the wife they quote Bible. They quote Bible to the people where arrest him. Say them they beg and make them leave him. 6 minors were involved, not only one that we thought was one. So I'm going to play the video. Kama sọ̀rọ̀ jù. Àwọn olórí burúkú. Tá bá ń sọ, ẹlòmíà ní is a lie. Bring the evidence. Bring the evidence. Is a lie. Ìlú òyìnbó náà ti máa set brain yín. Ìlú òyìnbó. Presently, from the person that spoke to me, there is a family, Nigerian family. It can be happening. Don't say because it's happening with Oyinbo, it should happen with us. Oyinbo, when it happened to them, nobody they beg. Say we beg you. Now because of God, why did you wear that clothes? Nobody will blame the victim. In Nigeria, now victim we go straight for. Why did she wear a cloth that is revealing her body? Why did she wear that cloth? Why did she walk out that way? Why did he dress that way? Why did he move her leg that way? Why did she shake her body that way? You will go for victims instantly. Ìlú òyìnbó not ti máa straight orí pọpọlọ yín. So there is this another family that just relocated to UK last year, less than a year. This family, they have minor children, two girls and a boy. So they got to know that the man has been messing with the children. They even thought it was the girl. Ẹ bá mi share video yìí. Ṣé lórí gbogbo yín ò pé ní majority yín tẹ́lẹ̀ wà Naija yẹn. They gave you guys room to mess up lives. And the same lives will go into the society and mess up other people. That's why we have a lot of dysfunctional people. That all of them are on social media. Tó ń já kiri bí ìgbóná. Tó ń ṣe bí ẹni tó rí wọn tí orí majority ò pé mọ́. Take it or leave it. Many have been wọ́n ti wà. Many of them wọ́n ti wà messed up. Wọn ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ síta. Ẹ ti ń ṣe tipẹ́tipẹ́. Wọ́n á mú ọmọ ọdún méje, ọmọ ọdún mẹ́ta. Wọ́n á bá wọn sùn. Wọ́n á ní ẹ má sọ nǹkan kan. Èèyàn ló mọ̀ wípé ọmọ òun àbúrò ọkọ òun bá ọmọ òun sùn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ pa ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mọ́lẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ bá ọmọ yẹn sùn for years. Láti minor láti ọmọ ọdún mẹ́wàá. Làbúrò ló ti ń bá ọmọ ẹ̀gbọ́n sùn nínú ilé wọn. Ó bá ọmọ yẹn sùn títí nígbà tó mọ sọ pé àbúrò ń ṣe báyìí fóun, let's keep it in the family náà fi ṣe. Ọmọ yẹn ti wà damaged nísìn. Anyways, so there's this story of this family. They are already atọ́kọ àtìyàwó, both husband and wife, as I'm talking to you, they are already locked up. Then just reach UK last year. Now they find out say they don dey play with the children. May I no talk the other thing. May I no come get banned. As they even think say na only the two girls, then they do, the man they do. Now them call the boy, say, is anything happening to you too? The boy say yes. Say him papa, they play with him own kokoro. Then say the papa they play with your kokoro. The pikin say yes. Then ask more question. The pikin no talk. Now they carry the pikin go do examination. Now they see say the pikin born 6-year-old boy. The papa don't touch him. They come ask the children, say whether their mama know. Then say yes, their mama know. Say because anytime the papa won't do am, wey won't sit, the way they touch them, if then they run, the mama go say make them go back. When we are talking about all these things, you don't forget that all this nonsense, they might end up mingling with, having relationship with your children in future. So they deserve to be locked up and locked up forever. If they do in wife, if they do in children, both husband and wife, as I dey talk, then they inside lock up. So the person that spoke to me, I can't talk, say I can't ask questions, say how then they track all these people. And those of you that are saying because they be black, it's not a black thing. On their websites, on their page, where the link they gave to me, I was able to go to that page. Not only our people, then they arrest. They are arresting their people too. But they said the people that are really into this, that the larger number of people where then they arrest, na Nigeria, Gambia, Ghana, and about 4 countries in Africa. They say that they involved with those things more. Say there are people they do them too, but they no reach people from our side where they do them. And they say majority of people wey just japa, dem plenty wey dem dey arrest for this thing, wey dem don arrest, dey lock up. So they said how are they? I come ask say how dem dey track them. They say there is this in-house app, a professional app that is not known to the public that they devised. I will not mention the name because if I mention the name for you, you go dey careful. I will not mention that app name. Then go arrest many of you well. Especially if you are in abroad and you are involved in all this nonsense. For them to have developed that app, that means they have been seeing a lot of cases. So they developed that app. That app is linked to all the professionals, the social worker, the police that are tracking. And the job of that app is to track anybody that is chatting with a minor. Shengbo, I will not tell you the name, so you go and look for it. So the app is to track people that are interacting with minors. So you can see a minor. Don't somebody people are saying what are minors doing on dating app. I was saying in the last time that they might have developed that dating app even purposely to be catching people like this David abikilo lohun je Abimbola David. This guy just showed this picture. They must have developed that app to be catching people like that, or either to reduce their quantity whatever way. But if you no do am, they no go catch you. If you no waka where you no supposed to waka, mi ò ní dárúkọ fún wọn. If you no waka where you no supposed to waka, they no go catch you. If you no be yeye person wey don dey do this kind thing, you get wife for house, you go still go outside. Some of you get wife, you get matured girlfriend, you go still go on dating app. Ṣé ló ní dòkúdò níyín ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa tẹ́ ẹ̀ ní discipline. You don't know what is called discipline. So they say they developed that app. I will not mention the name, to track. And in that app, there is a panic button. So once somebody is chatting with a minor, they already know. The day you say hello to that minor, they already know. And of course, they will not arrest you immediately. So they start watching. They start watching. So I was telling people, I said, you people that are supporting this guy, that is because he's a black. I said, no. These people must have. Yes. So these people must have had the conversation he was having with these people. I'm very sure that is where they got all the information. So they have this panic button that is attached. So it once you start talking to them, they are getting this sign already. The button starts beeping. And the Lord that empowers the investigation known as Reaper. And that app, it will give your location, your exact location, just like Google Map. The number of your house, where your house is, where you are at every point in time. As at that time, they are already connected to you too without you knowing. You see all this one, they will tell you that your WhatsApp something encrypted, your message na lie. As at that time, they are already monitoring even your movements without you knowing. So it will tell them of your location, it will tell them your name, it will tell them the time you started chatting with that person, it will tell them the dates, it will tell them where you are chatting from. And from there, they will just be monitoring and compiling their evidence. And that was why when they arrested our brother, they opened the book for him. He was stammering. By the time they opened all the book, he became deaf and dumb. Now, let us go and watch the full video, and I will keep quiet. Make all of us, they watch the movie. I love this. See our python. Naija ló ti he go finish in ministry inside jail. Na there, and as it is, after serving his term, he cannot move near even his children until they are 16 years old. Until they are 16 years old. This one I'm talking is different from digital forensic. It's an app. Let us leave it. Ẹ má jẹ́ ajá wọn sí tán. Yes, so Zacchaeus, Joyce, may they go to air fire, abikilo jail forever. May they rot inside there. Ṣọ́nà wọn ya wèrè ní pẹ̀lú ìdókúdò. So let's go to this thing and watch how they take arrest our brother. And the wife was quoting Bible. It is that Naija she dey go quote Bible for Oyinbo. All right. Ish. Ooh. Are you ready? The video long small. If you watch, you cannot watch finish, you come and watch later. But I need to keep it on this page. Make people see wetin dey ṣẹlẹ̀. Àwọn onídìdòkúdò.com ojú wọn rè.
Yeah, that's me.
That's me, olóyìnbó fò. That's me, that's me. No problem, no problem. Can you see? Can you say?
She was saying maybe 13, something. I was only joking. How my phone with me? Right, but I don't do that. Put it back in your pocket. Yeah, put it back in your pocket. And find back on the pocket. She wants to step on. Okay. She wants to step on. Okay. All right, do you want to tell me the nature of the conversation you've been having with this child?
Jerry, Pastor.
I think you met her on... But don't say the name of the apps. And don't say
Power
the
on.
It's an app. It's an app. Don't say the name of it. No,
Connected.
To be.
Right, I don't think I've done on the app, yeah?
Yes,
Right.
that should be dating app.
Right.
So I was surprised
Okay.
that I could meet a little girl.
Olóyìnbó fò.
You've got a wife and child in there. Why are you on a date app?
No, I was just there just
Olóyìnbó
to
sọnù.
maybe to calm myself. Maybe when I'm little bit, maybe if I'm bored, just to chat. That's all. Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Exactly.
So you weren't asking this child for indecent pictures? You weren't asking her to send you pictures with no clothes on?
I'm married for that. I did that for her to stop chatting me.
Olóyìnbó sọnù, àbò olóyìnbó sọnù.
You've asked her for
I
indecent
didn't
pictures?
even, I want to be sure that she is a child or not.
Right.
So I want to be sure.
So she sent you pictures?
No.
She sent you pictures of her face?
Face.
Her face. I've just shown you a picture.
Yeah, she's saying, well, there's a lot of people
Right.
that they deceive.
Okay.
You get it right.
Okay.
So I want to know whether the person that is sending a pics is a child or not. I didn't deal with mine, but I just did that for
So
her to
is
stop chatting me.
this the only child that you're talking to?
You said?
Is this the only child that you're talking to?
I don't think so. There is something that yes,
So other people on these apps have told you that
one or
they're...
two, but I don't talk to child. But I want
You have been talking to this child. You have been talking to this child. You've been asking her
yes.
to send you pictures of her
Yes.
with no clothes on.
That's why I said I did that for her to stop chatting me. She know that is a child. So I don't want
So what would have happened if she had sent you those pictures?
I'll delete it. I didn't have any picture on my phone. I'll delete it.
Do you know what the age of consent is in the UK? For sex?
Sex.
To have sex in the UK, do you know what age you have to be?
You have to be 18. Maybe 18, I don't know.
You have to be 16 for sex.
16, I don't
Èmi
know.
náà ti wo mo ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń wo gbogbo ẹ̀ ní o.
You have
Àfàwọn
to
ta
be
court
to send or
tẹ́lẹ̀.
receive.
So we are going to watch everything together. It's about 2 hours.
I don't have there.
Right, but that's 18.
You will see
And
the
you're
wife
asking
too.
a 14-year-old child.
That's why I said I never
And you
knew.
weren't listen. You weren't just asking her.
Yeah.
You were a bit of a bully. Right? If you look, so you went over to WhatsApp, didn't you? I've got all of your messages.
That is why
every
I'm
single
sending,
message.
Yeah, I'm sending it for her to stop chatting me. I don't mean it.
So why did you ask her to be your girlfriend?
I don't mean it, is that?
You asked her to be your girlfriend.
So no, I have.
You were telling her that you were going to take care of her.
But I'm telling you that I'm just saying that for fun.
How's that fun?
I don't mean
Do
it.
you understand the damage you do to children?
I can never do that in my life. I have a wife and I have 2 kids.
Right. And you're a religious man.
You said?
You're religious?
Yeah, I'm a Christian.
You're a Christian?
Yeah.
But at this point,
Do it.
kò mọ̀ pọ́n ti lọ wo Instagram page òun, wọ́n ti rí pé pastor lòun.
Children.
I've never done that for once.
This is abuse.
That's what I'm saying.
This is abuse. What I've got in my hand now.
That's what I said.
What you do
I said I'm just doing it for fun.
What's? Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
It's not fun. It's not fun.
I'm just saying it. I don't mean
You
it.
are abusing a child.
Sir, if I want to abuse a child, I will send a child maybe in my home address. But I've never done that
No, you
in my
didn't.
life.
You didn't. But we found you.
I know. I know.
Olóyìnbó sọnù.
I didn't hide myself. I can't hide myself. I can't do it in my life.
Ẹ̀yin wo rẹ̀ ń fi ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ ṣọ́ra yín o.
I might not know, but I'm just saying that for fun.
So you enjoy abusing children is what I'm saying.
The one you saw was just clip. It's a long video, very long.
Do you think just physical?
See, I can even show you.
Put the phone down,
Okay,
honestly.
I can show you one again.
Right, listen. Mental abuse, what you've been doing to this child, bullying,
Okay.
yeah?
Okay.
Demanding pictures,
Yeah.
yeah? That's abuse.
I never knew because I'm
You
just,
didn't know?
I don't know.
So you thought it was okay to speak to a child in the way that you have?
a child.
She's a child. She's 14 years old.
That's what I'm saying.
And you've just said to me that you could be speaking to others. Have you been bullying these other children?
I've never done that in my life.
Well, you have, because I've got the evidence here.
Sir, I told you. I said I'm just saying that for nothing's sake. I don't mean it.
You don't mean it?
I don't mean it.
So you don't mean it.
I don't mean it.
But you've already done the damage.
How?
How? Do you think a 14-year-old should be pressured into sending indecent images?
No.
How old are you?
I'm 43.
You told me you were 20-something?
I think maybe he's 24. I think 20. I told you, we're getting out, they fake their age then.
Right.
So most...
But she hasn't. Because her parents have seen the chat.
She said in the dating app, if you are not 18, you can't open the app.
Right.
So she says she's 18. That's why I even just say, I just sent
But then she told
lẹ́ni tó ti acknowledge pé o mọ̀ pé 13 ni initially.
how old she was, didn't she?
I don't believe.
You don't believe?
Yeah, I don't, that's why.
See, you didn't want to say in this chat that you didn't.
ṣé ń gbọ́ bó ṣe ń complicate
I
rẹ̀?
don't believe what she's going to say. I thought it just a phone, so I don't take it.
You were asking her about being a virgin as well, weren't you?
Yes, I say you must keep your virginity. You check the chat.
So she was an adult.
Really?
She needs to keep her virginity.
Each and every adult. Now, I will just say the same thing because me, based on my religion, I believe in sex. I believe in relationship. First, I believe in a relationship without sex. So that's why I'm preaching on anything myself. That don't allow any guy
Hello, you do preach.
in a relationship. You keep yourself.
But they can send you.
We need to preach for you.
No.
That's what I'm asking.
That's what I'm saying. I said you just.
It's not fun.
I don't mean it.
It's not fun.
I'm telling my marriage.
If a 14
Ẹ má bínú o.
Yeah.
was, when your children are 12, 13, 14, if a man of your age was sending those messages to your child, what would you think of that man?
Do you know my intention? I want
I think I do know your
do you know my
intention.
intention? I want her
What you need?
to go and tell her mom.
Did you tell her to go tell her mum?
No. That's my intention. That's what I was
Did you tell her?
I never did that.
You didn't tell her to do that. You didn't tell her. So you think she's a mind reader?
Ẹ má bínú.
No, do you know what I'm saying? She said maybe she's a single, maybe her mother does not have, maybe she's a single parent.
Right.
She's not with her mother. So
she's a vulnerable child, is what you're saying.
no, maybe she's the father is not stable.
Right. So she's a vulnerable child. So you've groomed this child, told her that you was going to look after her.
No.
You never once. You said you lived here with your brother. You didn't tell her that you had a wife and children.
I said with my brother.
Yeah. You didn't say you had a wife and children.
No, she didn't. Anybody I
Because
did.
you asked her to be a girl.
Advisor is on.
I do. That's what I said. I did that for fun.
So
I don't mean it.
But this is what I'm saying to you. You're not getting what I'm saying to you.
I understand what I said.
You are damaging children by talking to them in this way. Mentally,
Okay, let's see. I never mean that.
you're abusing children mentally.
I never mean that.
You didn't meet the
I
child,
never mean that.
but you've done it.
How?
You've been asking this child to send these images.
See, to be sincere with you, I delete the number from my phone. I don't have conversation with anyone that.
So you're not talking to any children at the moment.
Ẹ̀yin oní kọ́mẹ̀ntì yìí gan ẹ̀jẹ̀ gbádùn. Kọ́mẹ̀ntì yìí gan ló pa mí lẹ́rìn-ín.
You haven't
Ẹ̀yin ní kọ́mẹ̀ntì sọnù.
that you've just got back from university.
I spoke to one, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, I spoke.
So that's another child you're talking to then.
I just the phone, nothing else. I just said, I was okay, there's everything.
Right.
That said, yes, I went to school. I said, yes, I just came back to the university and said, I want to do my assignment. So nothing else. Nothing else.
But you
I didn't even save anything number on my phone. I deleted the number immediately. Because I didn't want any issue. I don't
But what the issue is, we're at your door now. All right?
So, okay,
You've broken the law.
okay.
Yeah, and the police are going to be called. All right, you're going to be arrested for this.
It's not been done. I don't mean this. I don't mean it.
You've done it. You've done
What
it.
have I done?
You've abused this child online. There is a law against speaking to children online. You are not allowed to speak to children. How long have you been in the UK? Were you?
Last year, I'm here for study.
Right.
And
Last
I've been
year.
here alone with my brother and my family. It's when I'm bored, I just The app
That's
what, see, one thing my mind, the app just pump up on my phone.
Right.
And I say, what's this?
Then he's bored. Oníyàwó lé láwọn ọmọ lè wà bored.
So if it was me, if I was on an app, yeah, and somebody popped up and I started speaking to them, and they told me that they were 13, 14, do you know what I'd do? I'd finish the conversation. I wouldn't be asking them. I wouldn't be asking them for naked pictures.
Oh, that was just
fun.
Yeah, just for fun. Maybe it's a mistake.
He said it's not fun.
And do you know my intention? Do you know my intention?
To abuse children.
I don't. My intention is that many, as in, I've come across some. They say, okay, they have been abused maybe when they are for maybe 8 or 9. So I want to say, okay, please keep yourself.
Oh, no, shit.
Don't allow anyone to sleep with you. Don't have sex with anyone. You get me right?
Get me right?
The person straight. It's not good. Face your study.
Am being
number one thing I should do.
But they should send pictures to you.
I'm seizing that opportunity to preach. And you see me asking for maybe send me that.
Listen. You told this child.
Yes.
You told this child that other children had sent you naked pictures. Is that true?
Yeah, I said that, but no.
But no other children have sent you naked pictures. No. So why would you say that?
I just said that for her to stop chatting me.
No. You were saying that so that you were trying to normalise it, so that she'd think it was okay, so that she would send you naked pictures.
No.
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, that's what I said. I have my own intention. My own intention that is for you not to allow any or a guy to have sex with you. That's where I'm going to. That's my main intention. That don't allow anyone.
So I don't believe a word just said.
You can ask me why. That's me for you. I don't pass my boundary. So I just pick my phone, I just chat. That's all. I don't mean what I said. I don't mean it.
So why say it?
This is me.
So why say it? So why say it? Why speak to a child?
That's what I said. I said I want to be sure. I never knew.
She told, right. If I tell you I'm 46, how old am I?
That's how I like to see you, babe. Most of them I make
If I tell you I'm 46, how old am I?
You said?
I'm 46. So how old am I?
You said 46.
So I'm 46.
I won't doubt it because me seeing your face, you look
right, but you've seen pictures of this child.
That's what I said. Some people they put, it has happened to me before. Some people they put elderly picture on the profile. And also,
so it's happened to you before when you've been speaking to other children?
You said?
It's happened to you before when you've been speaking to other children, is that what you're saying?
Well,
people have pretended to be.
And they pretend.
Right.
They go and put elderly picture.
This child wasn't pretending.
That's why me. If I want to be sure, I will call you on video call. When I said they were a child, I will delete it.
You were trying video.
I want to see the person to see what.
Ṣé ń gbọ́ èèyàn kan ní skit ní lóòótọ́?
I delete.
Èèyàn tí ń lọ sẹ́wọ̀n ní skit ní kí nìyẹn?
Why would you take that risk?
Gbogbo nǹkan ní skit lọ́dọ̀
Why would you take that risk? If somebody tells you they're 14, it's against the law to speak to a child in the manner that you have.
I never knew that.
She told you she's 14.
Because I didn't believe. Sorry.
You didn't once say that you didn't believe.
I don't believe.
No, but you didn't, in all of these chats, you didn't once say, I don't believe you're not 14.
I don't believe.
You were talking to her about school. About school. So children go to school, yeah?
That's when we said he's going to school. That's what let's talk to her, face her study.
No.
As in just face her study. You know, like there was a woman even saying
When the two advise you face your studies.
I didn't know what to become in future. I say, okay, why can't I go for nursing? So I said, let me see this avenue to talk to the person to face a study. That's all. There's even one that was saying I should send my address.
There's even another one.
See? I don't do it. I don't give team nervous. I don't do anything.
Kọ́kọ́rọ́ aláàtẹ.
I wasn't I send my address.
The boundary that you've passed
okay.
is when she told you she was 14,
okay.
You carried on talking. That's where you should have stopped.
Okay.
Yeah?
That's my mistake.
But it's a massive mistake.
Change admittance.
The rest of your life.
Look at admittance.
Is there any word?
How are you going to be arrested?
He hasn't got to this.
Brother, you kò tí tó yẹ.
We know that it's not joking. What did I just say to you? If this was your child,
Ṣé àwọn parí gbogbo eléyìí?
your child,
Oh shoot, sorry.
I've been hiding myself. I didn't want to pray for myself. I'll be stressed off. When I just come from here, I just speak, I just chat.
you don't have fun with kids.
I never knew. What am I
You know, because she told you. She told
That's
you.
when she said so.
Just move over it from there, because I don't want your wife listening. Just step around.
Ṣé àwọn parí gbogbo eléyìí?
No, she can even know I can tell her everything, so no problem. That's why when I do it. I didn't mean it.
This is what I'm saying to you. It's not fun. It's not fun. You're abusing children. You have. I've got the messages here. You're asking a child for naked pictures, and you're bullying this child. You kept on cutting the conversation off. If you're not gonna, if you don't care for me that much, why would you say that?
I'm only in though. Go to school.
You've got a wife and child in there.
That's what I said. I don't mean it.
So why are you sitting there tapping away on your phone when you could be spending time with your kids? Do you know what? I'm here away from my kids.
Okay.
Watch it tomorrow.
Children online.
Ìgbà tí bá rí show ni màá ṣe. Sorry. Watch it tomorrow.
He's quite safe, my darling, but he's done something that the police will have to.
Ìyàwó ẹ̀ ti jáde.
So we don't have to come to the door, so I've just tried to move away from the door because you've got children in there. But he's not going to get hurt.
2 minutes. I've not done that before in my life. 1 minute.
It's not just one. It's not just
Ẹ̀bẹ̀
one.
rí bàtà. It's a gunner.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Èyà pẹ̀lẹ́.
1 minute.
Oh.
My mind.
But it still does the damage.
Just for sake.
Still does the damage.
How?
It's not,
Just for
how?
just.
You mentally.
Just for
scarred.
fun. Brother wan catch you for
Children
me.
shouldn't be spoken to the way you've spoken to
I
this
never
child.
knew. As I'm not even sure.
Oh.
Did you once say in this chat that did you once say to this child that you didn't believe that she was 14? You kept on talking about her age. You kept on talking about her going to school.
If you don't check the
You kept on asking her to be your girlfriend when you've got a wife.
just
It's not joking, though. Does your wife look like she's laughing?
she's not right.
Yeah, she's not laughing.
And because she's surprising.
Would she allow you to have a girlfriend?
Because I can't have one. I can't.
So why are you talking to these children?
You can't have one. Then kí ló wá dé dating app?
You're not understanding what I'm saying.
Ṣebí men are polygamous in nation lẹ́fí ń kọrin kiri.
I don't know.
You did know.
Let's keep it simple. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, okay? Just move it this way a bit, because I need to. So we're recording you.
Okay.
So obviously you can't say we've touched you, and we can't say you've touched us, okay? So just move it away, because I don't want to get your wife on the camera. Just move over there a bit, please. Not too far. Just there's good. Okay. So a couple of
Ó
questions
dà
for you.
pé
Right?
àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀gbọ́n wà níbẹ̀ yẹn.
Is it okay for you to be speaking to a child? Yes or no? Right. Okay. And you've always known that, right? Okay. So why within one message of her confirming her age to you on WhatsApp, did you say, do you like me? Like, why is it a concern of yours whether this child likes you?
That's what I'm saying.
No, keep it simple. I want simple answers. Okay. You've just told me you know it's wrong to speak to a child. Okay. She's told you her age, so at this point you know she's young. You haven't questioned it. You haven't said, oh, you're not 18, I'll go away then. You've then said, do you like me? Why do you want to know if a child likes you for?
So I want to be sure why.
No, you didn't ask her age. You asked her she likes you. Nothing about age. Listen to my question.
I want to be sure.
Okay, and then when she
Anyway,
said
kò lè
yeah,
parọ́.
you
Wọ́n ti
went
ní
on
gbogbo chat
to
yẹn.
say, so you want to be my girlfriend. Why? If you're not attracted to children, you don't have an attraction to children, and you were trying to help her and get her to tell her mum and all of this rubbish, why within, I mean, I haven't read these. This is the first page. The first page I've read, this is what I've got from it. So how can you explain that to me? You can't, can you? Other than you've got an attraction to children, which is why you then went on to ask for photos of this child and others.
Ó dàbí ọ̀pẹ̀bẹ̀.
Just asked, you demanded.
And yeah,
I don't mean it.
but you don't mean it. You've asked it. You don't mean it. Do you not mean anything you're saying now?
That's why I explained to you. I said that for her to stop chatting.
No. She told you how old she was, okay? You didn't, at that point, you then didn't say, okay, let's stop talking then because of your age. You've admitted you know it's wrong to speak to a child.
He has admitted,
you've then
yes, there was an
spoken to a
admittance.
child, she's confirmed her age, you've asked her if she likes you, you've then said, do you want to be a girlfriend?
And why should she stop talking to you? Why didn't you just block her when she told you she was 14? Why would you carry on the conversation?
When you know the age, why did you continue?
Some advice on how to take her clothes off for pictures? Because that's what you was interested in.
That's why I said that's not my main goal.
You told this child that you had received.
That's my main. That is not my main achievement. My main achievement is face Apostolic. That's all.
Pastoring.
So anything else that come out of it.
Only pastoring.
So what's that? What's that?
I don't mean it.
What's that?
Only Popo.
My main goal is to face studies.
And is that what you've been saying to the other children you're talking to?
Study not, yes.
Been saying it to the same thing to all of them?
No, that just face study. That's all.
No.
Nothing else.
But that's not all you've been saying. That's not all you've been saying.
But that's my main goal.
Austin, na Nigeria thing say you don't mind now.
Anything else?
To me, reading these chat logs, your main goal
Yes.
was to get naked pictures of these
Nothing
children.
else I do with it. Sorry.
Sorry?
No, sir. Nothing I want to do is to make a picture.
So why ask them?
That's why I said.
Why ask them?
That's what I'm thinking in my mind. My
Irọ́ ló ń pa.
asks that.
I think your mind is a very dark place.
No. My mind is that I ask so that she will go and tell her mom, then her mom now spoke to me. No, I'm just telling my thoughts.
You're talking shit.
Then I'm now
Your
telling-
thoughts are fucked. You're full of shit. You're going round and round in circles, don't believe a word you're saying.
No, I'm telling you what I mean.
Do you know what they call people that abuse children?
Okay?
Do you know what they call people?
No.
No, paedophile.
I don't know anything about
Have
it.
you ever heard of that paedophile? No. That's what you're going to be known as.
I'm just telling my own thoughts.
Yeah, you said the same thing over and over again.
No,
And it's all,
I'm
to be honest with you, it's all bullshit. I've read the chat logs.
okay.
I know how you were manipulating this child.
Wọ́n wà fún lọ́ọ̀yà. UK à fún lọ́ọ̀yà.
I've read the logs.
That's what I'm
I've read the
saying.
logs.
Sir, do you know my thought? I want the mother to call.
Counselor sọnù àbí counselor sọnù.
Checking your daughter's phone.
Right.
No.
So she did. She did. That's why.
That's what I'm saying. I want that
Because you've broken the law. You've broken the law.
Because I want to say I was surprised.
Asking a child.
See a teen on a dating app. Dating app.
Yeah.
See a teen.
Right.
I was surprised.
So do you not think that children do things that they're not allowed to do? I mean, I had a beer before I was 18.
Yeah.
I used to smoke before I was 16.
Okay.
Yeah? So kids do things
Abi.
they're not allowed to do. Now,
The child
this
said
day and
she's
age,
a minor. Oh, they don't preach
then they
fún.
go onto the internet and they go onto apps that they're not supposed to be on. As soon as you're told the age, you need to block them.
That's
Right,
what I
so-
did.
Listen, and it's a mistake, it's going to change your life.
Your first mistake was not messaging the child back and saying, why are you on here? Why are you messaging me? Get off. That was
That
the first
is it.
mistake. So then you went on to ask her if she liked you, make her your girlfriend, and ask for naked photos.
Sorry. Is it the same day? Then I said,
No, this was over a period of time.
it's as in.
Wasn't all in one day?
And it's not just one though, is it?
Hello,
It's what?
somebody hold on. Hey, hold on.
How many children have you asked to be your girlfriend?
I want to I said something about the person that said the guy said he was bullied. That is why, you know why he said so? Because it was only that clip, those little clip that some of us saw and circulates. We didn't see this full clip. So somebody now said, Auntie, go and watch that full clip. That guy is lying. That's why I'm bringing this. He's going to go a long time. Am I worried? So don't mind him.
Just this one?
Just this one, I don't mean it.
Right, you're lying. Because we know.
Yes,
we know.
That's like it might be.
We know of it.
There's
Of
something,
others.
but I don't mean it. I don't mean it. Not just it.
So why say it?
I don't mean it.
Why say it? Why speak to children?
That's why I said I don't know. I told you.
So there's an
Oh,
energy
no.
inside you that you can't control.
If I want to do anything, I have a wife. I can do anything with it. You get me right?
Okay.
You get me right? Alright, so I don't know.
Right. Give me a rough number of children you're speaking to. Are we talking
How
Up
many
to 5.
children?
up to 10?
I don't think so.
Ah,
Less than 10.
There's only half. No, I don't
so
think
I mean, Pomo.
There's only half.
Less than 5. Less than 5 that have told you that they are under 16.
I just assume. I can't know. I don't.
You're talking to that many, you don't know.
No. I don't.
Right. So if
I don't do that.
if I ask this man, how many children are you talking to online? 0. How many are you talking to?
0.
How many are you talking to?
0.
Right.
None.
None for me. So we know.
Okay, but I don't know.
So there must be that many.
Then how will someone know that those children are kids?
Ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn.
How will he know that those children are kids?
Because the child told him her age, and it's not just one. We know of 6 now. 6 children that he's speaking to online.
6.
It's the same thing that I'm saying. And did they say in the conversation that did I continue in it? To show that I don't mean it.
You're engaging in conversation.
Oh,
with
engage
at least
conversation ló
6
mean
children.
yẹn.
That we know of.
6
Okay,
minor.
just listen
Ó
to
dẹ̀ mọ̀
that.
pé minor
You
ni
are
wọ́n.
engaging in conversation with 6 children. That's wrong. End of conversation. Okay, that's wrong. And then when you take it sexual, it's even worse. When you make them your girlfriend, it's even worse. Okay? Do you understand that?
Sorry, does it involve anything sexual, anything?
He's been asking them naked pictures of 14-year-old girls.
And
Naked
13,
Naked
yeah.
pictures and 13.
They are making him talk much so he could keep exposing himself.
They
Exactly,
haven't-
Austin.
They haven't.
Wọ́n mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń
It's
ṣe.
still against the law to ask for them.
So relax.
It's against the law to speak to children.
That's why I told you my mind. I said that.
And if it was one, it might be, oh, he's just made a mistake. This is 6 we know of. 6 children. He's got a problem.
But let me ask
You don't need to go
Put your phone in your
No,
pocket.
you don't need to show us anything because see this massive pack here, every word you've ever said is in there, okay?
Is it the same thing?
Well, we haven't changed it, have we? We've deleted off your conversation.
Let me ask you, please.
Of course.
You know,
Hold on, I want to read somebody's comment. Yeah, 6 children, òun lẹ gbọ́ yẹn, 6 minors. 6 minors ló ń engage pẹ̀lú. Ó lóun ò mọ̀. Ẹni tó yẹ kó gbẹ́nu ẹ̀ sọ́hùn.
since it has, I know it's against the law,
Yeah.
and he has not gone to extra.
Call
mile
kan fẹ́
of
wọlé,
going
máa pè
back
wọ́n
to
later.
those kids.
Like, he's
That's
still
the wife
done
talking.
damage. He's mentally scarred these children.
The children.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's mentally scarred them.
Listen.
I said to him a minute ago, hey, when your children are 13 years old, if a 40-year-old man,
But what I'm asking is,
Yes, pastor CAC ni. CAC ni ara church ti ṣe. Pastor ni
I
CAC.
know you have a track record of it now, all the conversation that he has been having. But what I'm saying is that, can you just be monitoring him, give him this chance and see?
right,
If he ever gets
so we
involved,
have to call the police.
if he ever
Yeah.
gets
Go to the
involved,
extent.
We have to call the police.
Please, he hasn't got to this extent.
Ó ní kò tí ì tó yẹn. Ó gbé ti Nàìjíríà sí kò lé tó yẹn náà.
We really feel for you and your family, okay? But it's not us that's done this. Okay, you've got young children.
Kò
Can
lé
you
tó
be
yẹn
quiet? Speak to your wife.
náà. Àlàyé wálẹ̀ náà.
If your children were getting spoken to by someone like me, my age, what would you think? You'd want your you would want your children protected. Okay, we are here to protect the children. You don't understand the damage that it does.
Ó ti kúnlẹ̀.
He knows better, and he's done it anyway. We know of 6, which
They
means
don't
it's
know
probably
what.
double that. Okay, and it's only a matter of time before he then meets. Okay, it always starts off talking, it starts off lighter, it gets worse, pictures, videos, and then meets. And we can't risk that. We're all parents here. I understand this is going to have a really negative effect on you, and we are really sorry for that. But he has brought this to your door.
Owó
Not
wọgbó.
us. It's his actions, and he needs to be held accountable for them.
Owó wọgbó kẹyà
So,
kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ń
there's
bẹ̀.
nothing
Ẹ̀yin
you can say to
onídòkúdò.
us that's going to stop this.
Ẹni ìyàwó ilé ẹ̀wọ̀n kan tí ò
We
sọ̀rọ̀
have to
kiri
call
ìlú
the
òyìnbó.
police. We have already called the police. They are on their way, and then they will deal with him from there. Okay? So we're not here to harm him, as we said. We're here to identify that he's here, to call the police, to ask him these questions, and to go through these packs. but there's nothing we can do other than what we've done. And I understand your concerns.
So we're trying to keep it down because you.
She should just shut up.
This is the worst part of it for us, is the
But how
families.
long has it been? I know you have the record. Has it been a while?
He's been speaking to the children, well, the ones we know of, yeah, he's been,
You started.
it started in
That's enough.
October, start of October. So it's been over a month. It's been over a month that he's been speaking to this one child that I've got the evidence for. Yeah? We don't know when he started talking to the children. There could be,
Yeah,
there could be a lot
to
more.
teach others, yeah.
So everyone deserves a second chance.
It's not when it comes to children.
When it comes to children, I know.
Not when it comes to children.
You know, I know that you can chat with them, but I know you can never go that extra mile.
You say, why will you do that in way? Why will anybody even do that? It's very rampant in Nigeria.
We do this. We
Ẹ
do
máa
this a
gbọ́
lot.
winning ní àárọ̀ ọ̀la,
We do it
èyí
not
tá a
on
máa ṣe
free
láàárọ̀
time.
ọ̀la.
We don't get paid for doing
It's
this.
very rampant in
Yeah.
Nigeria. Why should it
Come
even
out,
happen to
check it.
anybody?
Right?
One mess
We
of
see
life
it
and one
all the
minor.
time. It starts off with just a little bit of chat. No. Starts off with a little bit of chat. Then he gets his confidence builds. Then he asks for pictures, which he's done. Then he'll talk about meeting. Then he'll go and end up raping a child. And we can't let it get that far.
A lot
Understand?
of African men are doing this.
We
in
can't.
Europe.
We have to get the police involved. It has to be stopped.
But can
You haven't stopped. You spoke to this child. You spoke to one of the children while you was indoors this evening.
This evening, wọ́n tiẹ̀ tó tún wá mú.
Right, so you've spoken to her this evening while you're in there with your wife and kids. Well, I don't want to start shouting because you've got neighbours. I don't want anything coming to your door because you've got your wife and children in there. Stop being so fucking selfish. Start.
Did you hear what they said? While he was in the house, kan tó wá mú yẹn, with the wife and the children inside the house, he was chatting with one of them. Ṣé rí? Ṣé ń gbọ́ṣẹ́? Ṣé ń gbọ́ṣẹ́? Ṣé ń gbọ́ṣẹ́? The children and his wife, they were inside the house playing together with him, and he was chatting with one of those girls. Ṣẹlẹ̀ ní discipline ni. Men are polygamous in nature. Òun lélẹ̀. Tẹ́bẹ̀ lè control ara yín.
For what you've done.
Didn't you tell this child you're going to teach her to drive when she's old enough?
She just told this evening. I said, yeah.
Listen, did yes or no? Right, okay. So then in your mind, you're going to be speaking to this child for a long time. How can you'd have to be in communication with her to arrange to meet to teach her to drive.
Ó fẹ́
You see
teach
what
ọmọ
you've done to your
kékeré
wife?
minor how to drive.
You're vile.
Sir,
Orí ẹ̀ burú.
she asked, have you been driving? I said, yes.
Like, how old do you have to be to drive in the UK?
I think 16 or 17.
17. Right. She's 14.
I said,
So you
Ó wá
said
fẹ́
you
kọ́
were
ọmọ
gonna teach her to
14 how to
when she's
drive.
17. No, when she's 17. So how are you going to teach her to drive if you was going to finish the conversation?
He's going down.
You're gonna
Well,
be
that
speaking to her for the
debunking he
next 3
did.
years.
That's why I'm bringing this out.
So
Kẹ́lẹ̀
she's
wo full
17,
video.
Is that my maths adding up? Do my maths add up there?
It's good maths.
It's working,
It's
isn't
good
it?
maths,
Yeah.
mate, yeah.
I didn't have to use my fingers or nothing.
Very.
Two.
I can't do this. I just, that's what I said, I just do it. Not, I don't
You just-
mean it. I don't mean it.
Oh, that's all right then. We'll go then. You've already damaged the children. Mental damage, scars. Children shouldn't be asked to send naked pictures. They shouldn't be talking anything sexual.
Naked.
I'm just hearing that from
Naked.
you. And that's my mistake.
You just what?
I'm
Ah.
hearing that from you now.
So
Ha!
you didn't know that.
I don't know.
You don't know that.
I
Ha!
just know now.
You said to me earlier when I asked you, is it okay to speak to children? You said no. And you know it's not right to speak to children. So why are you now saying that you're only now learning this now?
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm from Nigeria.
Right?
So,
Are you allowed to abuse children in Nigeria?
I've got friends in Nigeria. I'll message them now, shall I, and ask them if it's okay.
I can.
It's not okay o. Má fún wa lórúkọ tí ò ṣe tẹ wa
Okay, so
Listen, listen, watch what you're saying, you know, because people is listening. Watch what you're saying. Because you're trying to imply that it's okay for an adult to talk to a child
No.
about sex.
No.
Right, listen carefully. Did you talk to a child about sex?
Did-
Yes, or no? Yes, or no? Did you talk to a child about sex? Yes, or
About
no?
sex?
Yes, or no?
No.
Right, so the conversation wasn't sexual. So you're asking for naked pictures.
Talk about sex.
I didn't talk about sex.
Did you ask for naked pictures?
I did.
And the child was 14. Can you do that in Nigeria?
No. Okay.
So why do you think it's okay to do it here?
Sir?
Why do you think it's okay to do it here?
That's why I said I didn't mean it.
But you've done it. So if you can't do it in your home country, why do you think you can come here and do it?
I can't do it.
You've done it.
I'm saying I don't mean
You've done it. But you've done it.
See, sir, let me tell you something, as I am.
Right, so what? You're at university?
Yes.
So you're not stupid? You're not stupid?
Yes.
You are stupid?
No.
Wọ́n lè show ẹ̀ orí
how can you
Facebook
not
orí
be
kìíní náà ni mo ti gbé jáde.
You've got full control of your actions, haven't you?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You can walk downstairs, you can put a key in the door, you can make yourself a cup of tea, cook yourself some food.
Ibẹ̀ ni kò gbé sí o.
How can you not mean it
Thank you.
when you're typing away on your phone? How can you not mean it?
As I am. If I want to talk to you, it's different. If I'm typing, I can just type for fun.
Right. So again, we're getting onto the fun thing. You think it's fun to abuse children? That's fun for you.
I can't abuse children. I can't do it.
What is this?
That's what I'm saying.
What is this?
I can never do it in my life.
What? This is you.
This is me.
Right. This is abuse of a child.
I can't do
This is abuse of a child.
That is what I mean.
Ta ló sọ pé this is a skit? Who is calling this a skit? O kò tiẹ̀ ní pé mo respond.
Abuse. Asking a child for pictures by naked.
It's not a skit o.
Demanding.
Na police dey talk to the guy o.
Abuse. That is abuse.
So you've abused a child.
Listen. Stop saying you didn't mean it.
And it's not just one child.
That is me.
Stop saying you didn't mean it. Stop saying you didn't mean it.
To the extent,
You didn't mean it. Stop saying you didn't.
she even asked, what do I want to use it for? I said, nothing. You can check. I said, nothing.
Did you ask for it? Yes or no?
Ah!
And I said, you even send it to me.
Ah!
So I didn't have this picture on my phone.
Yay! Ṣé ń gbọ́ ṣẹ́?
Would you ask me?
So gbogbo àwọn ibi tó lọ ti deny yẹn ṣe ti rí full video. Many people did not see that full video ló ṣe ń parọ́ ṣe ti gbọ́.
Because I'm a man.
O gba picture minor.
Yes.
So what? You don't like my
Níwòwò.
I don't do
You
it.
don't like
O mi ni orí ẹ burú.
I don't do it.
You don't like naked. You don't want to see a naked man. Is that why you wouldn't ask me for a picture? Because you don't want to see a naked man? Let me ask you then. Would you ask, do you want to see a picture of me naked? Yes or no?
No.
Why?
Because I'm a man.
Because I'm a
I'm
man.
a man too.
I'm a man. So, you don't like to look at pictures of naked men?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, listen carefully.
Understand first.
That if you are asking for a picture of a naked child, that means you want to see a naked child, you like a naked child. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
I get you.
Because if I send a naked picture of me, you don't want to look at it to delete it. You don't want to look at it at all. Not for a split second. Not even to delete it. Am I telling the truth?
I'm guilty.
Thank you.
So
Yeah, I mean,
ṣe ti rí full video ń sìn pẹ̀lú irọ́ tó lọ ń pa. Ó ní pé wọ́n búlì òun kóun parọ́ mọ́ra òun ni.
That's me. That's me.
stop saying it off.
That is
Gbẹ̀ngà
It's not
Oyèwùmí.
nothing we can do about it.
Okay, but you need to speak to him about this.
Gbẹ̀ngà Oyèwùmí, you say why are they making him repeat the same thing? They need him to repeat it as many times as possible to work. I mean, to take him to really convict him, to show pé kò wà under duress tó fi ń da gbogbo ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ fún rẹ̀.
Because he's done it. Yeah, but it's not us, is it? It's him that's done this, not us.
Ìyàwó ní kànjọ́ kan máa mú lọ.
Listen, we can't. There's nothing we can do. Once
Thank you, Austin, for answering that. Thank you.
We're all parents.
Madam,
Get up off your knees.
Ìyàwó tí ń
It's not
sunkún.
gonna change anything. It's
Alákòóbá.
not going to change anything.
the children's mother that he's been talking to is crying, saying, please protect my children.
Rest assured, your
6 of them.
children are protected.
6 mothers.
Your children are protected.
6 mothers are crying.
Rest assured of that.
wọ́n ti gbé sentiment wọ̀ wọ́n ní 6 mothers are crying.
Put it back in your pocket. Put it back in your pocket.
Òyìnbó.
That's what they say.
Please, you know, you keep record of everything about you. When this ever happened,
Àkóbá
We don't
gáfárà.
have the authority to do that.
Did you get a cab number?
We don't have the authority to do that. The police, it's on them now. So they're going to come and arrest him. We can't put him ahead of 6 children. He's done this. It's not us.
Yeah, if you can get the cab number and give it to Dan. Let me stand that slow.
Yeah, well,
You say is the testimony admissible in court. Tán wọ́n ní evidence. Ẹ wo mi ẹ máa reason bíi pé Naija lẹ wà.
so guys,
Yeah, all good.
For you begging gan ẹ ti admit pé wà at fault. Please for what? Naija yá. After the case owó wọgbó. Owó gbọ́múlé láńtà wọgbó.
sorry guys, just got some neighbours out.
You understand this? How this is going to change your life now? You might not even be allowed back into the house with those children.
Ha! Wọ́n ní wọn lè jẹ́ kó wọlé tó àwọn ọmọ
I
ẹ̀.
mean it, you've done it. So what do you think? You can say sorry and that'll be the end of it.
Ṣé gbọ́? For him saying sorry. Ṣé ti gbọ́? Òun sọ sorry for Oyinbo. Ó ti admit kó jẹ̀bi.
You can't take it.
Ẹ ṣáà kẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
To these children.
Òun sọ sorry for Oyinbo. Ó ti admit kó jẹ̀bi.
since you are here, you know, just keep the track
You keep
record.
saying that, but you've done
Once
it.
it ever happens again,
Ah,
We know this.
We
if it
can't
ever
risk
happen
that.
again.
Now 6 children.
We can't risk that.
In other words, we agree it has happened. If it happens again.
6 plus children.
Kí ló kàn Oyinbo pẹ̀lú emotions? Ẹ fẹ́ sunkún pa kò kàn wọ́n.
A bit of fun. It's not fun. Are you enjoying yourself now?
Yes, so no sentiment o.
Spend time playing with your children. You speaking to this child this evening while your wife and children were in the house.
This evening, while in your house with your wife and children,
Why are you on your phone speaking to children?
with your family.
Children in there. Why are you not speaking to your own children? Why are you not helping them with their homework? Why are you not helping them with...
Austin, God bless you. I'm like you are a man, you are not sentimental, you are being realistic. It's going on. Tomorrow, join me in the morning. I don't know what time. Come and hear as Papa they mess up people's children. Nonsense. Nanjale Rupewa. The same thing with UK, Auntie. It's the same thing with UK. It will be among us offenders.
Wait for the police. Wait for the police. They'll let you do anything that you need to do. You can't speak to children. You cannot speak to children.
And you know that. You know that. You do know that.
You've already said you know. No. So it would be okay for somebody to speak to your children in the way that you ask your children for naked pictures. Would that be okay? It wouldn't, would it? Right, but would it be okay for somebody else to ask them for naked pictures? Would it be okay?
Would you be happy with that?
No.
Right.
Right. So you know it's not right. You know it's not.
my intention. I want to send this up chat. That's my intention.
Listen, you could have blocked him. You could have blocked him.
That's a mistake, I know.
You could have blocked him.
That's my mistake.
Right. And it's a mistake you're going to have to pay for.
You can't use that as an excuse. Okay, 6 children at least. You haven't blocked a single one of them straight away. Okay, they've all told you their age very quickly, and you've carried on conversations with them. You haven't once said to any of them, go and tell your mum that there's a paedophile speaking to you, have you? You haven't
What
once
if
said
you
that.
know?
You haven't. You've continued talking because you've enjoyed it. You've asked for photos because you want them. You did. Why ask them? You wouldn't ask for a photo of my friend here. You wouldn't want a photo of me naked, would you? Or my friend here? Because you're not attracted to us. You're attracted to children, which is why you wanted them, as my friend quite rightly said.
I've never met a child.
Right.
Yeah, but you will.
You listen. If we hadn't have been here today to stop you, it would have progressed. It would have. You were talking about taking this child on driving lessons. You were talking about teaching her to drive. Did you not say you were going to teach her to drive?
When it is time.
Right, when it's time.
Even
when it's
me,
time.
I have to
But you're still going to be that.
I can't. Even though it is time, I'll say go to driving school. I know the children of this country. If one is going to drive, we can't teach anyone. Even me, I want to drive in school. I'm going to driving school.
Yeah, just because you went to driving school doesn't give you the right to teach a child. Okay, to teach. Listen. Let's keep things really simple because you're trying to confuse everybody. I've already said this, but I'm going to say it again. If you were to teach this child to drive when she's of legal age to drive, she has to be 17.
Yes.
Okay, one of these you're speaking to, I think this one is 13. Okay, if she's 14, that's 3 years' time.
Okay.
So you're going to keep talking to this child for. So what you're going to do? Hope she's got the number still in 3 years' time, so you can teach her how to drive.
Never.
So how are you going to teach her to drive then?
I can't. That's what I'm just saying for fun.
But you're just saying
This
that.
isn't fun, is it?
I'm just saying it. I said when it is time.
You were actually telling these.
I'm just doing it for
You were
fun.
actually saying to these children as well about the images. You were saying that you would stop
He
talking.
doesn't know how to drive.
But he's telling the child that he can teach
Yeah, what do you call
them
Mama
to drive
Jane
when they're
drive?
old enough.
That's why he's just taking it for fun. He doesn't
That's not
Everyone
fun.
It's not fun speaking to children. Say,
Sherry báyìí, all of you tẹsán pé under duress pé ó ní pé wọ́n force òun ni. Did you hear what the wife is saying? The wife say he doesn't know how to drive. They should not mind him. Oh, he's just taking them for fun. Àwọn èrè aláṣọ méjì. You heard him right. Yeah, you heard her right. That was what she said. Oh, I don't go.
to children sexually. That's not fun. It's not fun.
It's illegal.
It's against the law. It's against the law.
See what you've done to your family.
Reality is right now. Have you ever seen teams like us before? Have you ever seen Facebook where they go out and confront people that speak sexually to children?
Ọ̀rọ̀ burúkú.
No. There's lots and lots of teams up and down this country go out and do exactly what we do.
Thank you.
Why didn't you just say, stop calling me? Why didn't you say those words?
Why didn't you block them? The block button.
Oh my God, oh my shoe.
As soon as they tell you 13, 14, block, delete.
There's one that said you didn't know what possibility. There's one that said she's born. She didn't know mathematics.
What has that got to do?
Ah, ó ti fẹ́ kọ́ wọn mathematics.
That's what I really missed.
Ó ti fẹ́ ṣe teacher.
So why mention it? That's the point. The whole reason why we're here is because you asked the child.
Can you put the kids inside, love, please?
It's not a good idea to have the kids watch this.
They need to be away from this.
So what I'm saying, if you don't want her to chat to you, tell her.
Ọ̀yàwó ẹ̀ fẹ́ lu àwọn ọmọ àsìkíní òyìnbó ò ní gbà gbé àwọn ọmọ wọlé ni àwọn ọmọ tí ń sunkún.
This is what you've done.
You can't say
You can't say you didn't mean it. You can't say you didn't mean it. Well, you just, no, I'll tell you what it was. You thought, lonely, you've got 2 children in there.
Aye.
You've got one thing there. How can you be lonely? And you go to university.
Yes.
So when you get home,
Wọn ò lè sá kúrò ńbẹ̀.
when you get home, why are you not spending your time with your children? Why are you spending your time tapping away on your phone, talking to other people's children?
I'm not spending time with them. Just that I have free Wi-Fi. So when I'm searching for job online, my phone will just pump up. I'm just approaching that.
Right, so you said you're here studying.
Sir?
You said you're here studying.
Ó tún complicate ara ẹ̀.
What are you studying?
On a study visa.
Study kìíní ó tún sọ
On a
pé
study visa.
Yes.
Right. Are you allowed to work?
Yes, for like
can you say they are doing it deliberately?
2 hours a week.
So, it doesn't make any sense to you.
I'm paying my
Ọwọ́ yìí fuck up man.
Yeah, I'm looking for
And
job.
all of a sudden you think this is slick, and you jump on a date now. When you're a married man. Right.
I have many people that helped. I've spoken to them about sex in relationships now, and they thank me a lot. So that's our job in doing.
How many of you helped? How many children do you think you've helped? If you're doing a good thing, how many have you helped?
That's why I can show you.
No, don't show me. How many have you helped?
There's one I said that she's dumb, that she didn't know mathematics. They didn't even know
Okay, how many?
She's in year 10. I don't know, I think one of them. And I said,
You were quite rude.
Year 10.
You were quite rude and very demanding. When you was asking for the naked pictures, you said, if you're not going to send it to me, I'm not going to speak to you anymore.
Because I don't want
You told the child that you was upset with her, that she wouldn't send you the pictures.
Àkóbá burúkú leléyìí o.
Why didn't you block her?
Àkóbá
Look
burúkú.
at her. She's a child. Yeah, you groomed this child.
They will drag till he say almost everything. Yes, I think that's what they are trying to do.
Yeah. Look, listen, this is in here. I know. Yeah, you groomed the child. You gained her trust. You gained her trust. Told her that she was going to be your girlfriend. Yeah.
Okay.
So she's a vulnerable child. Yeah.
Okay.
You've groomed her. You've gained her trust.
Okay.
And then you start asking for naked pictures. And then you get young with her.
He keeps saying okay. Does he know the meaning of okay?
I didn't have her.
That's
You did
affirmation.
angry. You did angry. You told the child in this chat that you were angry. When she was messaging you, you were giving one word answers back. Yeah.
Because I don't want that to chat me anymore. I don't
No. You said to her, when she asked you, has she upset you? You said, yeah, because you won't do what I ask you to do. That's what you said. I've read it.
I accept. Without my mission, I accept everything they accept.
There's no way out of what's in there.
But I don't mean it. I will keep saying that. Even if they chat me to
You're talking shit.
I will say it.
You're talking shit.
I will
There's
accept.
no way out of what you've done.
I accept.
Right, you're going to be arrested tonight. You're going to spend the night in the jail cells. Yeah?
Yeah, I'll go one to the
You're going to be charged. You're going to be charged by the police. You're going to go onto the sex offenders register. You're going to be a convicted sex offender.
Kò lè wọ̀lú kankan mọ́.
Understand
He cannot go to any
that? So if I-
normal
right,
same
listen,
country.
Look at me. If I walk down the street and I plunge a knife into somebody's belly, yeah, and they die,
Kí ló ṣe brother wa láyà? Yéé, ọ̀rọ̀ burúkú leléyìí o.
if I stab somebody and they die, does that make me a murderer? Yeah? So what if I say I didn't mean it?
Let's take something.
What if I say I didn't mean it? Sit down. Sit.
Wọ́n ní kó jókòó kó má kú sáwọn ọlọ́run. Wọ́n ní o sit down. Ọ̀rọ̀
You haven't
burúkú.
answered my question. If I stab somebody and they die, does that make me a murderer? Right. But what if I say I didn't mean it? Does that make me still a murderer?
Àfọwọ́fà.
I'm still a murderer, aren't I? If I say I didn't mean it, I'd still done the act. I've still stabbed that person, they've still died.
Nígbà tó kúrò ní
You understand what I'm saying
Nàìjíríà.
You've done this. You've abused these children online. But you've still done it. You're still guilty of the crime. Do you understand? No, what you didn't mean to get caught. You didn't mean to get caught. That's what you didn't mean. You didn't mean to get caught. You thought you could hide away, tucked up in your flat, tapping away on your keyboard.
Give them the address to call me.
Listen, we don't need you to give the address. Our research teams are
Ẹni ò
absolutely
dá lẹ́kún
fantastic.
pẹ̀lú àbúrò. Ẹ̀kọ́ ni tiẹ̀ fáwọn ẹlòmíì la ṣe gbé síta so that others can learn. Ta ló rẹ́rìn-ín bẹ̀ yẹn?
It's not yet.
Yeah, you're definitely not studying acting, are you? Because you're doing a shit job.
Òyìnbó ló hàǹtì ni. Olóṣìlò òyìnbó yìí o.
You can rub it in your eyes.
Olú hàǹtì.
Listen, it doesn't matter how much theatrics you put on now, it's not going to change the situation.
I said another minute. Just keep saying it.
Yeah, you can keep saying it, but it's not going to change anything.
Problem.
You've sexually abused children online.
You did it.
You're guilty of sexually abusing children. Like I said, you're still a sexual predator.
Wọ́n ti fún lórúkọ tí ìyá àti bàbá ò sọ.
Listen,
I should have blocked her.
there we go. There we go, but you didn't. You didn't.
Either is it, that's right.
So explain why you didn't block the children.
Yeah.
Because you've got a sexual attraction to children.
No.
Why would you want to see naked pictures of
If I
children?
was in Nigeria, I'd never.
O tún béèrè naked picture.
Well, you've never done
Ṣé eré yan ọkùnrin tẹ máa ń béèrè naked picture?
You've been here a year.
You go out and ask for where you are not supposed to ask. Ṣé ti gbọ́?
26.
To at least
Kọ́tẹ́ tó toast obìnrin, can I see your body? Àwọn eléré ibú. Obìnrin tó rí ẹ̀ bá yín ló máa dá yín lóhùn.
Can you see us laughing? Can you see us laughing? Because like for fun, jokes and things like that, there's usually a bit of laughter with it.
That's what I'm saying.
You're joking.
Joking.
You're only joking.
Ah.
So where's the punchline? Where's the punchline? Where's the funny bit? Where's the funny bit?
It's fun,
Abusing children is not funny. So it's okay to abuse a child just because you're bored. But you've done it. And on at least 6 occasions that we know about. And I think by the end of this, there's going to be a lot more. But you've done it. You didn't mean to get caught. You didn't think you'd get caught. You thought you could hide behind the internet.
Èèyàn kan ní ẹ dákun ẹ má jẹ́ ń ju lemon juice sínú ọbẹ̀ mi.
Too far. These children are going to need counselling for the bullying, for the nastiness that you put on them. You've corrupted these children. You've corrupted.
Ọ̀rọ̀ burúkú o.
Whether you mean it or not doesn't make a difference. You said you asked children to make pictures for fun. You said you asked children to make pictures for fun. That's what you said.
No, you said to me, you said you're a religious man, yeah? You're a religious man.
Wọ́n tún ti padà sórí church, you say you are a religious man.
18:6. Do you know what that says?
Wọ́n ti ń quote Bible fún.
Causes one of these little ones who believe in me to sin. It would be better for him to have a great millstone fastened around his neck and be drowned in the depths of the sea.
Mélòó ṣì lóyìnbó yìí o?
That says that in the book.
Òyìnbó is quoting Bible for him.
You're a fake Christian, man.
He's from my village, how do you know?
Listen, if you'd have followed the word, you wouldn't be in this position, would you?
Òyìnbó ní kò follow Bible. Whether he talks or not, they have all this conversation. You are right. They have all the conversation already. They just want another verbal affirmation from him.
It's just a shame you weren't sorry before you hurt these children. So you keep saying, God help me, God help me.
Okay, no shame
If you
for the Bible.
followed the words of the
God help
Bible,
me.
you wouldn't be speaking sexually to children, would you? Would you?
Be loyal to his wife as well.
Yeah. You've basically cheated on your wife with 6 children. Explain. I didn't mean it. I was just having fun. It's not fun now, is it?
You're dangerous.
Now, who are you guys?
So we volunteer. We're online child protection teams. We basically intercept chats when grown-ups are speaking to
Àwọn tó
children.
intercept the chat yẹn ló ń
We
sọ̀rọ̀.
intercept.
Wọ́n sọ wọ́n ṣe ń sọ their profession for him.
Listen, children do things that they're not supposed to do. Yeah, like I was saying to your husband, when I was younger, I smoked before I was allowed to. I
Sorry, I had to pause here. Some people were saying, I think it was on YouTube, I saw the comments. Somebody said, what is a child doing on dating app? So because a child is on dating app and you get to know he's a child, you continue dating, chatting with the girl. Now, this guy said children will do what they want to do, no matter how strict you are with them. Sometimes you find them doing what you tell them not to do. Are you supposed to now, as a full-grown adult, knowing nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn ò dáa, now continue to aid and abet them? So when it gets to court, kó lọ ṣàlàyé, àtẹ̀yìn tẹ́ ẹ̀ make excuse that what is a child. You are just like the way many of you will say, why is somebody wearing a cloth revealing their body when they become a victim of RAPE?
Before I was allowed to. Nowadays, children go on the internet and they go onto sites that they're not supposed to be on. They lie about their age. The thing is, with these children, they told him, when he took them over to WhatsApp, they told him exactly how old they were. That was his chance to stop, to cut all conversation. He didn't do that. He went on to ask, or to groom these children, to ask them for naked images.
They have even opened a Facebook page,
send him the naked images,
social media spaces,
bully the children.
for all these things.
He was very vindictive. He was very nasty to the children. In what way? He was, send them to me now. I've told you to send me these pictures. Send them to me now. These are little girls. He's a grown man. We can't stand for this. We can't stand for this.
I know you are good doing your jobs.
Listen, not when it comes to children, I'm afraid. Not when it comes to... listen, you say second chance.
Thank you, Onyadebimpe.
He's talking to at least 6 children.
Thank you for that comment.
So he's had a second chance, third chance, fourth chance, fifth chance, sixth chance to cut any conversation. He hasn't done that. He hasn't done it. We know about 6. There could be another 26. We don't know. When the police... Put your phone back in your pocket, I said to you. When the police come... No, that's not... Oh, right, just put it down by the side of him. Put it in your pocket. The police will take that as evidence.
Okay,
$1 they'll take his phone, they'll arrest him. They'll take him to the police station and they'll do a download on his phone. Yeah? And they will be able to find out exactly how many children he's talking to, whether he's received any indecent images of children. He told one of these children that other children had sent him naked pictures. You did say that, though. You said that to this child. No, you're saying to me that you haven't received any, but you told this child that you had. And that was just to try and normalise to her so that she would send you naked pictures. Listen, we do this all the time. We hear all the excuses. I haven't had a crier for a while, to be fair. But the only thing you were thinking about was yourself. You weren't thinking about your wife. You weren't thinking about your children. You were thinking about your sexual gratification. You were thinking about getting images of children, naked pictures of children. That's what you were thinking about. You can't say no. I've got the evidence in my hand.
Yes, I think I said I would call you. Yeah, I was in a call and I had to do this show.
For naked pictures. When they wouldn't send them to you, you kept telling the children, well, I'm not going to speak to you if you're not going to do what I tell you to do. I was like, I know everything. I've got every message. And the thing is, when you went onto WhatsApp, WhatsApp's encrypted. WhatsApp's encrypted. Sorry guys, neighbours just come in. The WhatsApp's encrypted, yeah? So the messages can only go from, put that back in your pocket. Put a phone in your pocket. Leave it in your pocket. So your wife is still asking for you to get another chance. But this is 6 children we're talking about. To be fair, even if it was 1 child, I still couldn't. But the fact is, it's 6 children that we know about. Like I said, there could be a lot more. The police will find out when they download his phone. All right. This is, like I say earlier, this is the worst bit for us, is having to come to your door And you sort of have to go through this because of his actions, because of what he's done. You live with somebody, you're married to somebody, you think you know them.
What's he preaching for you?
Listen, the police will keep track of him because he will probably go on the sex offenders register.
What's the implication of that?
He probably won't get a job. Probably won't be able to get a job because you have to. Yeah, listen, my love. Listen, sweetheart, please get off your knees. Get off your knees. We haven't done this. This is what your husband's done. Listen, you've done this. Look at what you've done. Look at what you've done. Don't keep saying please to me.
For the sake of the other children.
What's
supposed to be a dad.
For the sake of my
My
children.
love, can you get off your knees, please? Please get off your knees. It's not going to change anything. This is why.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear this. You want to go off the camera? I mean, go off the line for now. I know some things can bring back bad memories for people. You want to go offline? I'm sorry. I'm hugging you from here, Oni. Adebimpe.
Look at your wife, you fucking animal.
Wọ́n ti ń bu gan pàápàá. F animal. Wo yàgò ẹ̀. Wo nǹkan tó dálẹ̀. Hey, ọ̀rọ̀ burúkú. Ọ̀rọ̀ báyìí.
Madam, come inside and come to your children.
Yeah.
One of your friends or your family to come and talk to you and help you. Have another drink. Have a warm drink.
Don't you understand what you've done? Do you know how hard it is for us to stand here and to see your wife like this? How hard it is for us to stand here and see your kids like this? We do this as a voluntary role.
Go inside and look after children.
People like you bring us here. People like you cause this harm to your family members and us. I know this is hard for you, but you're better off indoors and spend time with your kids and call family that can talk to you. There's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. Can you stay still, please? Yeah, we are sorry to be here. We don't want to be here any more than you want us here, but we have to protect the children.
Marty Buge.
And it's your husband. We feel bad for you, but begging us isn't going to change anything.
They thought you are in Nigeria, it might be no ọlọ́pàá. Àbí má bínú kí ló ń porúkọ ẹ̀.
How do you feel now? Bad, yeah? Just bad.
Yeah.
Do you want us to take him away from your front door so you don't have to be here with him? No? Why don't you go indoors? Okay, I know, but I understand that, but you need to be there for your children, okay? They're crying, they need their mum. Nothing is going to change. The outcome isn't going to change. I understand you're upset.
Yeah.
And again, I am really sorry that we've had to bring this to your door. Well, he has brought this to your door.
He
but
brought
right
it
now,
to
you
their
need to be
family.
strong for your
He
children.
brought it. He was not thinking of the family.
Being out here with him isn't going to make a difference.
Yes.
He is getting arrested shortly, and he won't be back tonight. And you begging us isn't going to change anything.
That's
okay?
it. He say Naija. Now UK then they call here. Here na UK. Here na UK. I wish our system is working this way. You don't know how many children are damaged in Nigeria. You don't want to know. Father to children, neighbor to children.
Neighbors.
I get them plenty when they send them to me. You don't
The
want
shame
to.
you're bringing to your family.
And the wives, the mother will know.
Like I said,
They will be the one to cover it up.
Back to this property.
Go and protect your children. He doesn't deserve your protection. Your
At
children
all.
deserve your protection and your prayers.
He'll come back into the house with the police when they come, okay? We're not taking him anywhere. The police will come. They'll bring him in the home before they take him anywhere, okay?
Your children need you.
Go and get a drink of water. Pardon? I am worried about you.
Listen, we're worried about you and your children. We're not worried about him. He's brought us here for his deviant actions. He has to answer for what he's done. So we're not going to hurt him. If we wanted to hurt him, we would have been.
Somebody said he would do UK prison, no, you're kiri.
But you need to go in and calm your children down, my love.
6 minor.
All of this for fun. Fun for you. Nobody else.
Darling, can you please get your child coming out? Can you go inside, please?
Please, Ukay.
What a dad you are. Huh? What a father. What a father.
Please, Ukay, ń lo òyìnbó.
A fucking animal.
Inú ń bí òyìnbó yẹn gan, àbí àmúlòyìnbó, àwọn tán wá gbé. Inú ń bí gan, ó kàn ń fún ní F name ni.
Not fun now, is it? You might not be able to see them kids again, you know that. Once you're on the sex offenders register, they're under 16. You won't be able to live in that house. You've ruined not just your life, you've ruined their lives.
You should have told them he's a chosen.
When they go to school, they're school friends. And your dad's a sex beast. He's a sex monster. What do you call this? What is this in my hand? What is this in my hand? You've been abusing children. You're not. This says you are. And this is just one child. We know of 6. So we possessed. No. So this is your actions.
Somebody said the wife might even be aware of his bad behavior, keeping it.
Guys, anyone being racist or slagging the wife off is just going to get banned. It's not her fault, and it's nothing to do with his race. He's a paedophile.
Who is Trophy? Trophy's wife do what? His 2 daughters
You're
and
well shit as actor.
4 and
Your
2
wife
years
is in
old.
pieces, genuinely in pieces. You're sitting here pretending to be cry. You just don't care.
It's all about you, isn't it? All about you. It's all about your sexual gratification speaking to these kids. I don't believe you when you say you haven't had any images. I think the police are going to find images on your phone. Put it down. Put it down. Listen, we're not going to touch your phone. The police will touch your phone.
Kò fẹ́ fún wọn phone. Àṣírí wà nù
Do
phone.
you have a PIN code to unlock your phone? Do you have a password? Or what's the password?
Fóònù tó máa ṣí fún rẹ̀.
Your date of birth. Right, no problem. Right, just let the police know that as well when they get out. So, just
Wọ́n ti dàgbà.
Yeah, no, you're not answering. You're not answering. No, just keep it in that.
Kó tó delete nǹkan tó wà níbẹ̀.
It's on the camera. No, keep it in your hand, but so it's on the camera.
Yeah, that's it.
Listen, you're not going to be speaking to anyone until the police get here. The next people other than us, you're going to speak to the police.
And there are more police. And there are more police. Hopefully a prison guard or 2 and some other inmates.
It's not a prank, it's real.
Judges in between. Should be straight to prison, really.
Yeah. Have you ever been to prison before? No? So, up until we've knocked on your door, you're a good man.
Oh, humble.
So what changed? What turned you into a sexual predator? What turned you into a sexual predator? How long have you had a sexual interest in children?
Want to bet again?
Never. So
They've
why
started
would you see
again.
naked pictures of children? Why would you listen? Why would you see naked pictures of children if you haven't got sexual interest in children? Because I've never asked a child for a naked picture. I've never even spoken to a child that I don't know.
ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́lọ́pàá mẹ́ ọ̀dọ̀ yín máa ń pẹ́ ni kálámẹ́ríkà ni wọ́n á ti yọjú kò ń pẹ́ tó lè lọ́ fún wa fi dé lamẹ́ríkà except they are doing it purposely.
You lose your children.
6 children, Desola.
A mistake is putting salt in your tea instead of sugar. That's a mistake. A mistake is putting other socks on.
Do that a lot, didn't you, mate?
Yeah, fine. Well, that's Bob too does that. A mistake is.
He was able to go away with that bully story because many people did not see this particular video. The one we saw was a short video. We didn't even know it was 6 children. This is the full video. And it's on, they have a page, and it's not only the one. Even Tawon Funfun Gonwa and white people are there, not only his own. The page is open for this purpose. It is called, I will remember the name before we finish.
That's a mistake.
That's a bad mistake.
Yeah, burnt it.
Okay, the page is, hold on. I'll get the name of the
Speaking
page.
sexually to children, asking them for naked pictures is not a mistake. You know exactly what you're asking for because you've asked more than one child. Yeah? It's not a mistake. Not when you're talking to six plus children. There's 6 mistakes. So how many, if we hadn't have turned up today, how many more mistakes would you have made before you realised what you were doing was a really bad thing?
That is why I didn't tell you that.
That's why what?
I didn't tell you that.
That's why what? You deleted the app, but you've got the children on WhatsApp, so you've got their phone number. And you've got them on WhatsApp, you took them over WhatsApp.
It's a sting group that catch and trap people like him.
You were messaging on WhatsApp. You weren't just on the dating app. You then went over to WhatsApp, which is instant messaging. Yeah?
That's when they send me a message.
But you haven't,
If they send me a reply.
no, listen. You sent the first message to all of these children.
Yeah, we've already met on the dating app.
You added these children, and you sent the first message. Yeah? You initiated all of this.
No, I'm not sure that I tried. They send me a number on the dating app. So I have to send a message on the WhatsApp.
You added them.
Right, listen.
Right.
So when you've gone to WhatsApp, right, is that your name? Don't say the name. Is that your name? So that's the first message. Don't say the name.
Okay.
Right? That's the first message of this chat. Yeah?
Okay.
That's your telephone number.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So the first message
Yeah.
is you saying hello to this child on WhatsApp.
Yeah, that's
Right? And you also sent the first message on the dating app. You added the child and sent the first message.
I'm not sure.
I'm sure.
I'm not sure.
I'm 100% sure.
I'm not sure.
I'm 100% sure.
I'm not sure the dating app. So
So if you don't realise by now, I know everything. I know everything. You didn't think you'd get caught, did you? Just admit. You didn't think you'd get caught. You thought you could hide behind the internet. But so this one started on the 4th of October. This one started on the 4th of October. So is this the longest conversation that's been going on? Or were there children before that?
no, I've never done that in my life.
But you've been doing it for the last month, at least. October, the start of October, we're now 6th or 7th of November. So that's been at least a month where you've been bullying these children, trying to get.
Seriously, there's a time I didn't message.
So what made you start?
The message is because I'm not interested.
You're not interested. So why would you ask for indecent images? If you're not interested,
Want to bear again.
that's what you said.
When I ask,
So if I'm not interested in something, I don't ask for something. Yeah? If I don't want some toast in the morning, I won't say, go and make me some toast. If I don't want any, I'm not going to ask for it, am I? You wanted images of these children naked. You wanted the images.
I don't mind.
Images of minor, and you have a woman at home.
You can keep on, listen, you can keep on saying it until you're blue in the face. Right, it's not going to change a thing. You were asking these children
No, me,
for naked images. Yeah? You wanted to see these children naked because you have got a sexual attraction to children.
Nothing. This thing is very rampant back home. Very, very rampant. They allow them to go scot-free.
Yeah. And you've been neglecting your own children. You've been spending time speaking to other people's children.
I have my brother's daughter. She's 14.
That's a big problem, isn't it? Do you know what? She's going to have to be spoken to make sure you haven't touched her. Because you have attraction to children.
To show that yes, I can do this.
Listen.
She's 14.
Right, they're going to have to speak to her. Police will have to speak to her to make sure that you haven't been inappropriate with her. And
I don't want to go
and your brother finds out. What do you think your brother would do to you if he found out that you've been inappropriate with his daughter? What do you think your brother would do?
100% sure.
Listen, so is it wrong to do it to your brother's daughter, but not wrong to be inappropriate with his children?
That's what I said. I don't mean it.
But you've done it. I'm going to keep saying the same thing. You've done it.
It's because I'm saying it from my mind. That's what I mean. I don't mean it.
You know what I mean?
That's me for
But you've done it. You've done it. You're a child abuser. You're a child abuser. What's this? Don't smile, because this ain't a fucking funny situation, do you understand?
I'm not smiling. I'm feeling pain. I'm not smiling.
Do you think these children feel pain? Do you think these children feel pain? When you bully them, when you're nasty to them, do you think they feel pain?
Only God knows what they saw in the messages he was exchanging.
Do you think it's all fun and roses for them? Being abused by a 40-odd-year-old man, trying to make out that he's in his 20s. You're a fucking beast. You shouldn't be anywhere near children.
Blessed on page, how are you, my sister?
You've never met a child, no? So why stop talking to him?
He tó tún kó bá rẹ̀ pọ́mọ ẹ̀gbọ́n òun wà ní ilé 14 years old. And the guy said, okay, we will interrogate that one to be sure the girl has been safe.
That are legal to speak to. If you're bored, why not just speak to adults?
Are you speaking to adults as well?
I speak to a lot of people.
You speak to adults as well. How many adults do you think you're speaking to at the moment?
They are my phone.
There are many.
We're asking you a question.
What, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30?
He's 42
40?
years old, 42.
How many adults are you speaking to? It's not wrong to speak to adults. It's not illegal to speak to adults, sorry. How many?
That's a guy remember.
What, 10, 20?
Let's say 10 or 15.
Okay, so you're cheating on your wife with 10 or 15 adults and 6 kids. This is cheating.
Does your wife know you've been speaking to these children? Does your wife know you've been speaking to these
Bible
children?
says.
No, so you're doing it behind her back.
Can you miss it? Okay, here it is.
So that's cheating. You're being sexual with children behind your wife's back. Yes? You're asking children to send you naked pictures of themselves, and your wife doesn't know about it. It's a mistake. Right.
But you've done it.
You've done it with six children and 20 plus adults. Have you received images from the adults? Obviously, that's not against the law. Have any adults sent you like, naked pictures?
That's not my priority.
Huh?
Kids are your priority, probably, yeah.
Asking images from women, that's not my
Right,
priority.
so but you've been asking for images from these children. So that's your priority. Naked pictures of children. What gets you excited about an undeveloped child's body that you wanted to see so much? What gets you so excited? They're undeveloped, they're young, they're babies.
I've never seen one,
But you were asking.
and if I want to see one, I can easily Google it on the internet.
Right. So have you searched up any indecent images of children online?
No, No,
No.
I'm just saying.
So the police can get back everything on your phone.
No
Yeah?
problem.
The forensic download. So all your search history, if you have gone onto any websites where they have got images of children.
I said if I want to, I
Yeah.
can easily Google it.
Right. Yeah, but usually it won't come up on Google. Well, can I? Anyway.
There is.
There is?
Yeah.
Oh, you know there is?
Onka Biaje.
What would you Google? Naked pictures of children.
Does it come up if you do that?
I know I can try it. I've never done it before, but I know if I do, there's nothing in Google that bring things out. That does it. There's
I
nothing.
hope Google have got some sort of restriction in there that.
Yeah, there's nothing in Google to bring it out. That's it. So if I want to, I will Google it.
Right, so why were you asking these children for images? If you could have got your satisfaction by Googling it and getting the pictures up, why are you abusing children? Asking them to send you pictures of themselves?
That's what I say.
Kí ló dé tọ́lọ́pàá yín wá pẹ́ tó yìí?
I will be saying that
Listen, I think you said it over 100 times already, and it still ain't washing.
We didn't mean to come in, we meant to go over to that block over there. We didn't mean to come to your door. We meant to get the person in that block over the road. What you got to say about that?
Abi,
Yeah, exactly, dickhead.
See? Stupid, isn't it? To say you don't mean it when you've done it. So stop saying they don't mean it.
it's because I'm saying my mind. I can be 15 but that's the base. I'm saying my mind. I don't mind. And I don't mind.
Explain something to you. We understand that you have to lie because what you've done is so disgusting and so terrible. You don't want to be caught for it. You don't want to take responsibility. You don't want to take responsibility for the wrong that you've done. You're trying to get away with it.
No, I'm guilty.
So why are you trying to say you don't mean it then?
That's what I'm saying. I'm guilty because there's evidence of it. So I'm guilty. So
You don't mean it.
right? I'm guilty.
100% you're guilty. We would not be standing at your door if you weren't guilty. So why would you do something like this?
He said he's guilty.
When you've got your wife
Already.
and children in there. Why would you do that? Because it's not fun for your wife and children now, is it? Your wife is probably going to have to bring them kids up on her own because you won't be allowed anywhere near them
ṣé ti gbọ́?
because you're a sexual predator. You can't be trusted around children. You've proved that.
Okay, that's how they work. Okay, they don't
You
rush.
proved it here. You can't be
Okay.
trusted. You cannot be trusted.
But in your place, you can go and interrogate her.
Listen,
We're interrogating anyone.
Yes. Yours indoor.
the police will have to speak to her.
That's what I'm saying. They can go in there and talk to her.
But they will.
That's my
They
evidence.
will. But so what about my evidence?
That's not even a have.
So what about my evidence? So what about my evidence?
That's not what I have.
Right, but I've got evidence, right? So we came out at very short notice tonight. Right, I only had time to print off one of these evidence packs. Yeah.
No, no,
Well,
he's
I've got
guilty.
another one, online that I'm going to be showing the police when they get here. All right. We know that there's another team come forward that they've got 3 children on you, and I think there was another one for us. Yeah, so it's 3 for us. We've got 7 children's futures. 3 and
Okay, did you go through all the messages and same way I'm telling them to face their stories?
you've never told this child that you didn't believe that she was 14.
Or all of them?
But listen, I've only read two of the chat logs. I don't know what's in the other 4. Right, but these 2 chat logs are exactly the same. So I'm pretty sure that all 4 of them, you won't have said at all to any of these children that you didn't believe that they were underage. Yeah, because you knew they were children. You were talking about school. Why would you talk about school to an adult? Why would you talk about school to an adult? If you didn't believe that they were children, why would you be asking them how their day was at school? Answer that.
That's normal.
You wouldn't, would you? You wouldn't ask an adult that. I wouldn't say to him, how was your day at school?
Ìyẹn tó wọn bá tiẹ̀ tún ní cancel visa
I
wọn.
tell you, it was good at working at school. But that makes sense. You understand how it makes sense? There's a good reason for it. You've got no good reason to be talking to children.
That's why I said I'm guilty.
Ha.
I'm guilty.
So stop trying to lie and talk straight when he's talking to you. Answer his questions straight.
You're guilty because you're attracted to children. You wanted to see these children naked. Yeah? Listen, You're not gonna be able to get any help or move past this until you can admit to yourself that you are sexually attracted to children. Right, so you are sexually attracted to children.
No.
So how can you be guilty and not be sexually attracted to children? You've asked these children for naked pictures. Yeah? So I wouldn't ask any of these boys for a naked, well, Bruce maybe, but
I am particularly attractive.
yeah, he's very handsome. He's very handsome. But I wouldn't ask any man for a picture of him naked because I'm not attracted to them. Yeah? That wouldn't get me going. So you've been asking children for naked images.
You know,
Yeah, it will be reported eventually.
everybody has
So sad.
opinion
Right.
of asking something.
Of what?
And of asking something. Everybody has opinion.
Right.
And I told you my opinion.
So your opinion is you've been speaking sexually to children, but you're not sexually attracted to children.
My opinion is that I asked for the sex picture
Yeah.
for us to stop chatting anymore.
Right.
That's my
Then I've just said to you a few times now. A few times I've said to you now. Instead of asking her for naked images to stop her talking to you, why not just block her?
That's my mistake. I should have.
It's not a mistake. It's not. You're not a stupid man. You're a deviant man. You're a
That's my
deviant.
mistake. I should have blocked her immediately.
Have you blocked anyone before?
I do, yeah.
Have you who have you blocked and why did you block them?
You mean?
Have you blocked children? Have you blocked other children?
No,
Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ yẹn?
So you don't block children. Well, but you haven't deleted any of these. So what's the difference between these 6 children and all the other ones that you've spoken to? Why didn't you delete these 6?
I can assure you, if you
Listen, your phone is staying in his hand, and I guarantee you, nobody's getting it out of his hand until the police turn up.
I can assure you, if you check my phone,
Can I just check something?
let's say it's gone.
You're not crying anymore. All a fucking act, wasn't it? It was all an act.
I can assure you,
You've upset your wife even more by faking it.
I'm not.
You're a beast.
Accept.
You knew exactly what you were doing.
Accept.
Do you like nurses?
Sir?
Do you like nurses?
Nonsense.
Nurses. People like nurses that work in hospitals.
You like the nurse's outfit?
People that do nonsense.
Yeah, a nurse.
A nurse. Not
Yeah,
a
yeah.
doctor, but a nurse.
Hospital, yeah.
My brother is a nurse.
Okay,
It's been work, so I want all those people coming up to be a nurse.
Ṣáà má kó bá àwọn ẹni ẹlẹ́ni pẹ̀lú kọ̀tànkọ̀tàn inú ẹ.
So you're telling the children they should be nurses?
Yes. Some will say they didn't know what to become in future. I said, why can't you go for a nurse? And I said, okay, it's a good course. Just try.
So your brother's a nurse, and you're a nonce.
Sir,
You're a nonce.
I'm not.
You're a nonce, not a nurse. You're a nonce.
Until I'm saying that nurse.
Nonce.
I don't know.
Olóyìnbó òfò olóyìnbó sọnù.
Your children sexually.
No, I thought you said nurse.
No. I said not a nurse.
No.
You're a nonce.
Ẹyọ YouTube ṣe wà ó.
You want sex. You want naked pictures of children.
Okay.
And that's what nonce wants.
Oh, okay.
A paedophile. Somebody that's sexually attracted to children. You are a nonce.
You want naked pictures of children. You ask children for naked pictures.
Yeah, I should stop talking, but it's late anyway. Hold on till wọ́n ti wá gbogbo nǹkan tó fẹ́ gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀.
So nonce is not a normal courtyard exercise with the rest of the prisoners, because the prisoners will slice you up
A ti fẹ́ lo 2 hours.
because you've been.
Anyway, ó dà pé ó ti fẹ́ tán anyway. It's almost finished.
So you've ruined your life. I say you've ruined your wife's life, your children's
Ah,
life.
ó pẹ́ kọ́lọ́pàá wọn tó dé ṣá. The police is
Because you
taking
couldn't
so long.
control your sexual gratification. You couldn't control your sexual urges. Sorry.
You can control my hands. Not my hands.
But right. So are you telling me that your fingers were moving without it going on in your head? You were thinking all of this stuff to make your fingers work. That's how the body works. Yeah, the brain sends out pulses, electrical pulses through your body, and it makes you move. So, my brain's telling me now to lift my right leg up. Look at that. That's how it works. You have to think something before you can do it. So you were thinking these dirty thoughts about these children, wanting the pictures of them naked, and then your fingers start tapping around your phone, send the message. It was in your mind before the messages were sent.
You might be saying something and you mean it. Is it possible?
What, in the heat of the moment? If you say something...
Ó ní kọ́ńtàn kan tó ẹ̀dá.
What we're talking about, a month. This has been going on for a month with more than one child.
Mi ò rí comment mọ́ lórí YouTube. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
You meant every single word.
Àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ ìwà ń bí. I would say to increase in number.
You wanted the pictures.
I can't see comments.
You wanted to see these children naked.
How can I do it? How can I do it?
Masturbate?
No, when I have white home.
Why are you talking to kids then?
Wọ́n tún padà.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. No. You had a wife.
I'm guilty.
You had a wife, because if she's got any sense, she won't be around.
Do you think she's going to stay with you after this? Do you think she's going to support
She
you?
knows me.
Well, she knows you're a paedophile.
She knows me.
No, she knows you properly now.
She knows me.
She knows you properly now.
She knows me.
You have done this, though.
Like I said, she was in surprise, but I don't know that in my life.
But you
Well, you have
haven't.
now, yeah.
And I said, I've learned my lesson. I've learned the hard way.
Listen, your lesson hasn't started yet.
I've learned already.
Us being here, this is just the start.
Even wherever I go to, I've learned my lesson. I'm 14 years old, I'm in the Lord, 15, I've never.
What you're saying, you don't mean it.
I mean
You
it.
don't mean it.
Yeah, you don't mean it.
You don't mean it.
Oh, you mean this? You mean this? But you didn't mean any of that you was talking to these
Okay,
children.
somebody
You
said
mean
they are
what you were
outside
saying.
waiting but allowing those
You were standing
guys
in
to
front
do
of
their
me.
job
You
to
mean it
collect
now.
enough
You didn't
evidence.
mean it when you were speaking to these children.
Okay.
Don't talk fucking shit. Don't talk shit.
I said,
Don't talk shit.
I said,
You meant
This guy is a
I
clown.
mean what I'm saying now.
You wanted pictures. How do we know that you're not just saying you mean this in the heat of the moment because you've got 5 guys standing around you? Like I say, we're not going to hurt you. We haven't been aggressive with you. Yeah? So you're not unsafe. So how do that... Listen, you've lied from the start. You've lied from the start.
I don't feel very well.
You've been lying to your wife.
I said,
You've been hiding things from your wife.
I said, anything you said, I said,
Ha!
I'm guilty.
Ha!
We know that.
I'm guilty.
We know that. Right, so we don't turn up unless...
I've learned my lesson.
Anything they say, he said he's accepting, he's
Right,
guilty,
We'll
anything.
go now then. We'll just let you back in there with children.
You will never receive study again. I've learned my lesson.
Listen, I hope so, but you've still got to pay for what you've done.
Oh, okay. You grew up in England,
You've still
Oludegun.
got to pay. You've got to go in front of the justice system.
What was the law says? I told it.
100%. 100%.
Ha!
I've learned my lesson.
You're a fake Christian.
I've learned my lesson.
One is fake Christian. You are a fake Christian.
You're fake.
Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí YouTube yẹn?
I'll be on here a good hour and a half. It's 8:15.
Kí n rí comment mọ́ suddenly.
Sorry, yeah.
Is God will fight for you. Nílùú òyìnbó. You these commenters, you are something else. Is God will fight for him in nílùú òyìnbó, in abroad.
Child abuser. That's what you are. Disgusting. You're a parent.
Hello, I've called you.
You're a parent. As a parent, our job is to look after children, to protect children. That's not what you've done. That's not what you've done.
Ha!
And you've ruined your own children's lives now.
And I'm sure they are recording everything, the way they are talking to him. They are recording everything.
But you shouldn't have done it in the first place. It shouldn't have been one child, let alone 6 that we know about.
Tèmi tó pé,
How many others we don't know.
God chose it and Baba go around. Ah.
It shouldn't have happened to one. One is too many. 6. You get no sympathy, nothing much.
You two people, I don't see your comment again. You, I don't know what's happened. I know you guys are still with me. In fact, more people have joined.
Hopefully.
I don't know why I'm not seeing more comments.
What are you saying? I can't hear you. Asking God to have mercy on you.
Oh, you boy, those people are, they say you should start praying that God should have mercy on you.
You're praying for yourself. You're not worried about these children. All these prayers that you say now are all about you. God have mercy on me. Have mercy on me.
Yes, about Jerry. Go about the altar of fire.
That you've damaged. We know you are. We know you're doing. And you don't give a shit because you're praying for yourself. Have mercy on you. Not praying that He keeps your wife and children safe or the children that you've abused safe. Have mercy on you. Because that's what it's all about. It's all about you, isn't it? Listen, you should have been doing that instead of fucking talking to kids online, shouldn't you? You should have been looking after your kids and your wife. And it's a mistake that's going to change your life. So you're here on a study visa, yeah? Yeah. Your wife and children, part of that visa? Yeah? So
yeah, they're making fun of him.
That visa's going to get revoked. Your wife and children might have to go back to Nigeria. Do you understand that? You bring them here for a better life, and your sexual deviancy could ruin that for them. See? You didn't think about this. What you were thinking about was talking to these little getting naked pictures from you. That's all you were thinking about. Just for your own sexual gratification. You didn't think about the ripple effect.
Hi.
What could happen to your children and your wife? Their life here would be so much better, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? That's why you came here. To get a better life for your wife and kids. And
just a year.
You've ruined it. Do you know what? I hope they're allowed to stay. I hope they're allowed to stay.
Oh no, this is sad.
I hope she sees sense and gets rid of you. It's not their fault. This is all on you.
Yeah. With all the money they will have spent. Kai.
My colleague here has told you and explained to you the damage you do to children, hasn't he? Do you agree, has he?
Student visa.
No.
Oludegun is student visa.
My colleague here has explained to you the effect that your behaviour has on children, hasn't he?
Kai.
You haven't asked once how one of these children are doing.
Because the husband is independent.
You haven't once asked us, how are they? Are they okay? You should ask us. You haven't asked us once, me, my colleagues, if the children are okay. Not once has it crossed your mind how each of these children are doing.
He wasn't even praying for the children, he was praying for himself. So you're guilty of doing what you've done. You don't care what you've done to these children, do you?
I care.
Do you? How much do you care? How much do you care?
Because I want good for them.
So why abuse them? Why put them through mental torment? Why speak to children sexually? Children's mind aren't ready for stuff like this.
Oh no, this is sad.
Many.
What if it's a Koban when you buy? No.
Let's carry on. We won't allow it. You cannot abuse our children. This is not what this says.
This is not why I come here. Abikiloso.
But this is what this tells me. You've learned a mistake.
I've learned my mistake. No, he just entered UK last year.
Listen, we
just got into UK.
In any way, we try to
no, for the family, not for him. The child, the wife, and the children.
If people realise what
ṣé
he's
bí torí
doing.
wọn ló ṣe travel pé kán lè ní better life tó lórí burúkú ẹ̀ ló ń ṣe nonsense.
Until the police come. Okay, that's why we bring a few guys, because we have to make sure he's safe until we can hand him over to the police.
We're not here to hurt him. We haven't touched him.
That's what I said. If we wanted to, he would have been hurt already. You know what I mean? We're not small guys, well, apart from him.
He's the more scary one.
He's the more scary one.
He can do a lot of damage.
Yeah, he's
It's
dangerous.
like a ninja.
He's the most dangerous person in this area.
Ha.
You know, he's not dangerous.
He is the
Oh.
children.
I
He is the
don't
children.
want- I understand what you are talking, but he can never go extra mile to that extent.
He's done it.
He's given them mental damage. Yeah? 14-year-old children. Right, so you've got your niece in there, yeah? 14.
Yeah.
Yeah? If a man was asking
Yes, they
her
say he never asked if the children were
to make a picture of
traumatized.
her, right, you'd want us to do something about that, wouldn't you?
Definitely.
Right, you'd want us to catch the man that was asking. Right, this is why we're here, my love. Like I say, the worst bit for us is coming to your door. Right, we never know. He didn't even mention to these children about you or your children. Yeah, he said he lived with his brother. Yeah, that he was over there studying. He didn't say that he was a married man. He didn't say he had children. He was talking to these children about, will you be my girlfriend? We're boyfriend and girlfriend now. Boyfriend and girlfriend, you should send me naked pictures to make me happy. That's what he was saying to these children. And we know 6 children he's talking to.
Àwọn operation send me picture to make me happy. Ṣé ń gbọ́?
So he's already admitted to us that he speaks to adults online as well. That's all behind your back. You didn't know he was speaking to anyone online on dating apps. Do you know where he is all the time when he goes out? Could he be? You don't know if he's out meeting and cheating on you. You know what I mean? The adult side of it is not our concern. The fact is he's speaking sexually to children. He's
Ó ti
asking
fẹ́
children-
tán. Ó jẹ́ lọ sùn kó wo yòókù lọ́la, maybe like 20 minutes more.
It has
Or
to be
less
dealt
than.
with by the police. So we don't want to bring it to your door. We don't want your kids to see this. We don't want you to see it.
You're gonna have to look for counselling. Counselling for you and counselling for your children. You have to look for help and support for people to help you get over this situation.
This is not a good man.
You have to protect yourself and you have to protect your children and the people that he has affected. And
Now they
you
are
have to
talking to the
protect
wife.
Children and the families that he has already abused.
The
Ah,
only good thing about this man is he's good at hiding who he really is. He's good at hiding.
Is he a
Doesn't
real
need to
Christian?
be a
Is he a
protection.
real Christian?
He can't be a Christian.
Or is he a fake Christian?
He's been lied to.
Because he needs to repent. God's not happy with this behaviour.
See, he was out here. He was asking God to have mercy on him. He wasn't praying for you or your children. He wasn't praying for the children that he's abused. He was asking for mercy for himself.
Selfish. You know how selfish he is. You know how selfish he is. More than all of us. Your children deserve your protection and your time.
ìgbádùn ìṣẹ́jú márùn-ún turn to calamity.
He does not deserve it.
YouTube people, I don't know why the comment is not rolling, no, but I'm with you guys here.
Admin, can we just keep an eye on these comments, please? I know it's busy, but yeah, there's some dickheads being racist. So if we can get them banned, please.
He wouldn't put you through this. He wouldn't do this.
So are you copying it online now?
Yes, we have to. So it's
Ah.
live streamed.
So ìyàwó mọ̀ pé live show náà fà wọ́n ṣe.
So that it can't
She's
be
saying, are they putting it
That's why you're
online?
not getting put into the picture. It can't be edited, so there's a full log of what's been said between us. So he can't say that we've hurt him, and we can't say that he's attacked us. So we have to do it this way. This is the way we
He's even found guilty that you are.
listen. He's admitted to it. He said he's guilty. He's already said that himself. We would not come to your door. We would not come to your door unless we were 100%.
Ìyàwó títí ń sunkún wàhálà dé.
Tell your wife you're guilty of doing this. Tell her you've done it. Look at her. Look her in the eyes and tell her what you've done.
Easy on their this kìíní mo orúkọ ẹ̀ lórí. Mo download ẹ̀
Look
ni.
at your wife. Look at your wife and tell her.
You're not man enough, are you? That's why you bully kids for pictures.
Yeah, Oludegun.
Have you got a family that can come and help you? Have you got someone that can come and help you?
Where's your brother?
And support?
The work. Do you have anybody local that can come and see you?
You've done this.
Face ọkọ ẹ pẹ̀lú ọba nǹkan jẹ́jẹ́ ló kó fọ àwọn pípù yẹn lẹ̀. Face ọkọ ẹ. Nonsense. Face him. He messed up.
We don't come out unless it's 100%. He's admitted to speaking to these children. He's admitted to everything that I've asked him.
Yeah. He admitted to be guilty.
He will be charged. He will go to court. And he will be found guilty. We don't make mistakes.
We don't make mistake. They make sure they are recording everything and making sure it is live. So it won't be like somebody.
Fun with your words. You said it was
I
fun.
beg, let him just F off
You were
me.
just having fun
Messed up big time.
with kids.
Hello, son, Baka. I wonder.
Got nothing to say. Got nothing to say to your wife. When the police get here, they're going to take you.
He's now hiding his face.
Suppose, if you're lucky, take you away. This is the opportunity to say sorry to your wife.
Take him away. Are they not going to listen again?
Ojú wo ló wá ń bò? Why is he covering his face? We have seen your face. Anyway, ó tiẹ̀ ti ń kọ́ fún ẹ̀ tí gbójú jáde.
I mean, there's a possibility he could be remanded because he's not a natural citizen of the UK. He could be a flight risk, so they could put him on remand in prison until he goes to court. So there's a possibility.
Lady,
We are just managing all of this.
don't focus on the family. Focus on yourself and focus on your children.
On your children, be told all day.
My son is there rapid.
But this is why you shouldn't be out here, my love. You should be in there with your children.
Because I can't even afford seeing him there like that.
But you shouldn't be out here listening to the filth and disgusting stuff that your husband's been doing.
They don't go to prison. Nothing has ever taken him to any police station.
Because he is in a country where anything goes now. He lives in a country anything goes.
We don't know how long he's been doing this. We don't know if he's met real children. We don't know. We don't know. He's been caught with these. That's why we're here. As soon as we identify somebody that's being sexual with children online, we come out. We come out and we confront them. We get them arrested. We don't just sit back and wait and see.
As
soon as we identify somebody, that's it. We're at the door. I say we're sorry for you, sorry for your children. But he's abusing other people's children.
And he can't even say sorry to you.
He can't even look at you. Gutless. Big bully boy with the children. Can't even look at the woman you married.
Every other car in London other than the police.
Not even in the police pull up, it's so quiet.
Only electric down there.
I'm sure you've told him not to do things and he's still done it. He cannot be trusted.
Not to run
What he's
away.
done is very bad and very
It's
dangerous.
just the worst crime you could ever commit. Abusing children.
You should not accept him back in your life.
Ọlọ́pàá dà kí ló dé?
He's not good in your life. You have to be strong by yourself and be strong for your children.
They are teaching the wife how to divorce him already.
He's not going to change.
African women know they divorce husband though. Even if they catch him on top of their pikin, many of them will say, no worry, we keep it in the
Say
family.
the same thing again. Because he says he can't control himself and he does things that he doesn't do. That's how dangerous he is. People like this don't change.
If you go in, just go in.
Has to be two. These guys will go inside, they'll make you a drink, they'll speak to you.
Thank you.
Where's your bully? Where's your provider? Where's it all now? What's all the tough man when you're bullying these children? You can't even look at your wife.
Why is he covering his face
You
now?
can't even apologise to your wife for what you've done.
Yeah, he messed up his family. Yeah.
How long have you been married? How long have you been married? 9 years.
9 years.
You've wasted 9
Child.
years of this lady's life. You've stolen 9 years of her life.
Auntie.
Do you know exactly who you are? Anya. Anan. You're a sexual predator. You've hidden it from this woman. Good woman. You've hidden it from her. Now you've been caught. Now you've destroyed her. All for your own selfish.
Ó yá o, ká lè lọ sùn o. Pọ́lọ́pàá ò bá dé o.
Why would you risk it?
Okay, ó ti fẹ́ tán.
There's people that
Bóyá tọ́lọ́pàá bá dé náà máa stop
love
ẹ̀.
to have children and look after them, be the protectors. You've got your own children. You just want to go out and abuse other people. Fucking lowest of them. Like I say, you're not just ruining these children's lives that we're here for. You've ruined your own children's lives.
And you only comment, you guys are something else.
You speak up. If you ever get a chance to speak to your children again, what are you going to say to them?
I'm sorry. That should be
You
what you
couldn't say
should
sorry
say.
to your wife though, could you? Poor lady.
Real
Sure,
poor
she's
lady.
lovely. She's got you as a husband. Talks to kids behind her back and other people, but obviously we're here for the kids.
You don't deserve a woman like that.
Ó ti drop ní àjù bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀. We were about 6+ tẹ́lẹ̀. Àwọn èèyàn ti lọ
Poor
sùn.
kids.
What are you thinking now? What are you trying to think of a way out of it?
More shit excuses.
No way out of this. It was a mistake. I was just having fun. I didn't mean it.
I wanted pictures of her, so then I could tell her that she should be sending pictures, or you were going to block her once you got what you wanted.
You were ignoring the children when they wouldn't send you the pictures. Then it was one-word answers, telling the children you was angry with them because they wouldn't do as they were told.
There are many, Maria, there are many
Fucking
back home. Many back home. They do it and go scot-free.
You got
Thank you, Ali Abubakar.
You got nothing about you, have you? Big tough man when it comes to 14-year-old girls. Those men stood around you. And nothing to say.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
No.
Huh?
Don't know. You think the police are coming, but they're on a long one. Thought I was going to get home in time for the 10 o'clock news.
I thought I was going to go home to work tomorrow. It was going to kill me. I was only supposed to be covered for a couple of hours. So now you're causing me problems. I better throw the book at you. Violent.
Ẹ ṣé, aunty.
Creature. So you're going to admit to us that you've got sexual attraction to
His
children?
parents, àbí everyone. Time limit báwo, kó rẹ sọ́hun jèrè. Ilé tí ò sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́.
Power off. Power on. Bluetooth mode. Connected.
Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ tí ó sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́? Ó dà pé kò fẹ́ ká wò yókùn o. Ó dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ dé end now. You know what? Let me go back again. Ó dẹ̀ ó ní a máa lọ́lé wa o. Anyway, ẹ jẹ́ kí n wò. Ọlọ́pàá bá dé, bọ́lọ́pàá ṣe dé nọ́mbà stop ẹ̀. Ibi tí brọ́dà wa.
Speaking to somebody online that you shouldn't have been.
Ṣé òun?
Right? You've been speaking to somebody online that you shouldn't have been.
Okay, ó ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ padà.
You sorry for?
You're sorry for abusing these children. You're sorry for ruining these children's lives.
Come on, grow a set of bollocks and have a conversation with us. What are you sorry for? You don't give a fuck, do you really?
Thank you, Adeola Adebisi.
He's only sorry for himself.
I hope your wife gets rid of you. Whatever happens here, I hope she kicks you out.
I hope you get a long time. Your children are, you were at the age of 16 before you get out. I don't know exactly what you're in there for.
Okay, it's almost ending. I think when the police came, when they come, they will stop it.
You obviously don't care too much about your own kids, do you? Because you brought this to the door where they live.
Ẹ yá àjọ wò parí. Èmi náà wò tẹ́lẹ̀. Àjọ ń wò ń sìn ni. I purposely didn't watch so we can all watch it together.
If we weren't part of the team like we are, if we were one of these children's dads and uncles, yeah, if we were the uncles, we would have...
Ẹyin tó bá fẹ́ lọ sùn kó lọ sùn, tó bá dọ̀la ìwá wò yòókù. Ọlọ́pàá kọ́ lè yẹn.
Then, of course.
Ṣé
So,
ọlọ́pàá kọ́
guys,
ló?
police are here.
Ọlọ́pàá ti dé.
Police are here.
Ọlọ́pàá ti dé. Police are there now.
How do you feel?
Eh?
How do you feel?
Ah.
Pardon? Feel bad? Bad for yourself? Bad for yourself? Bad for your family? Bad for the kids? Bad for
For the
who?
wife.
It's all about you.
What are you sorry for?
Police
Come on,
have
you've got the
come.
last 5 minutes of fame. Make the most of it. Well, actually, it's not. You'll be what? This will be watched a lot of times, I'm sure. Just gonna sit there with your head in your hands. There, look.
Ah. Àlàáfíà Táyọ̀.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what's...
I'm just going to hand over the floor.
All right, you okay, sir?
Ah, Ben. Ah, how did you get yourself here? How did you get yourself here? You have a wife at home. You have a wife. Kí ló sọnù. This is sad. Kí ló sọnù. You think he's abroad, in Nigeria, that you do anything and go scot-free? Nonsense. With all the money that you guys spend to relocate.
It's gonna hit home and you fully understand when you go court, when you're in that prison cell, and when the shock and the adrenaline's gone, that's when you really want to think about what you've done.
They will make him agege.
Consequences, you don't even know how it's gonna affect you. You're fingering problems now. Problems haven't even started yet.
When you're in a police interview, what are you going to say? Same stuff you've told us. You're actually going to be honest. Tell them you've got attraction to children.
Hi.
So you're a pastor.
He didn't know they were recording me all the while. It was just Okonda. It was just pouring. Come on, shoe. Bele.
Next time you want to help
Bele.
people, don't abuse them. Next time you don't
Ṣàlàáfíà ò
abuse
tayọ
them,
ni.
talk to you,
Ah.
don't talk to them.
Hey.
Block them.
Àlàáfíà tayọ.
Talking like this. Now the people in
mess
no
up.
situation and they
Tomorrow we are treating something like this tomorrow. Maybe I think when I wake up. When I wake up.
They didn't learn their lesson. When you start thinking about it, you just remember this day.
Oh, show the next bus stop. Ayọ̀míkú. Àwọn kọ́mẹ̀ntì yìí tó fẹ́ parí lélẹ́yìí. Kíláàsì ti finish ọlọ́pàá ti dé. Ilé ẹjọ́ yá.
So what message have you got for the children that they've been abused?
Kí n ti yín gan? Èwo ni message for the children?
And they
Geezer, what's your name? You're David. These gentlemen, I think they've probably explained to you what's been going on in the last hour or so. Obviously, there's some serious allegations here, so it's moment in time you are under arrest.
Mo máa ń gbọ́ kinní yẹn o.
Communication with the child, you don't have to say anything. They make harm and defend.
Ọlọ́pàá ti gbé.
Someone initiate your own court. You don't have to say that.
Ah!
Anything you do say,
Kábíyèsí.
the reason for your arrest her is to allow for
Police don dey read this thing to him.
Instruction and protect the child and vulnerable people. Do you understand what I just said to you? Yeah, okay.
His phone is here.
Thank you. Right there.
Pẹ̀lẹ́ máa jìyà.
Like,
Àkóbá gáfárà.
All right, guys, that's him being arrested now. Long list of thank yous. So, Saving Children's Futures, Trackers, Peter Falk,
Adébísí,
Fred
that's why
Tree
I'm
and
streaming.
Spencer Brooks, Decoys with Solar and Kelsey, Admin, Rexy and Oreo. Thanks to Intervention, Katie Mack, Dee and James for coming out and helping us with the security. Yeah, vile. I believe there's another team come forward with another 3 decoys. So we will sort out the email address, and if anyone else has got him, just message one of the pages, and we'll get the email address passed over to you. Yeah, thanks to Saving Children's Futures for letting us come out and do this for you. Yeah, it's a bit of a sickener, this one. My wife and kids are in bits. It's always the worst bit of the job, but
he's finished. Now so then take carry our brother. We relocated to London last year. He reached London. He dey go talk to people on. He get wife for house. He get children. That one no satisfy am. He can't go dating app. He begin disturb people on dating app. They purposely set up most of these dating app in Ìlú Òyìnbó, and they call their foundation. It's not foundation. They call that those people that went to arrest, that went to talk to him. They have a name. They call him. I've forgotten. I will check the page again, and I will put it out there so you guys can see it. So they purposely set those people up, and they set up. They developed an app. That app is given to people working for these people to help them track them down. So once they get these people, once they start chatting with minor, they know who is a minor. Either they are set up as a bait, I don't know, but it is looking like it. And it's looking like it. So they set up, the dating app is there, minors are there, and so our brother, now so he carry almost 6 children, saying they chat with them. If you are just coming, you can watch the video from the beginning. So once you say hello to a minor, the button don dey ring for their own place, but they will not say anything. They will allow you to continue to chat, to continue to chat, to continue to chat until they know that say, okay, this is actually one of the people we are looking for that we don't want in our society. Our brother was able to get to know that the guy, na the people he was chatting with say na small pikin. He confirmed, he affirmed. He say, yes, I know. I was trying to teach them how to drive. I was teaching them mathematics. In fact, he said he was even preaching to them. Say, don't do this thing, na sin. It's not good. Make sure you grow up before you do something. So apparently, he knows say na minor dem be. They even say he asked them for their body without clothes. And there was one, they say he sent bronchoscopy to them. Anyway, long story short, the wife will beg, they beg Olopa. There is no begging with Olopa. They will not lock him straight as they go. They will just take his something down and they will tell him to go and give him court dates. But be rest assured, his family should be expecting him back in Nigeria, including his children and the wife, because now students something they take go. So I purposely restream this thing, say make una come see wetin I see. Shebi una say men are polygamous in nature. You are polygamous in nature, you cannot control yourself. If your thing dey eat you, you dey fight with your wife, you cannot take soapy. Shebi iná jó soapy jó soapy kò relieve are na soapy dem dey do pass for lóyìnbó. You can't say na to dey chat, you say you are just doing it for fun. Na so our brother say, I admit, I agree, I am guilty. Yes, anything you say, I am guilty. You dey go lóyìnbó, they know they say we are guilty. If they catch you for lóyìnbó, tell them say you no go talk. You need a lawyer. I'm not in support of what he did though, but for lóyìnbó, as a newbies, if they catch you, tell them say no, I'm not saying anything until I see a lawyer. But one thing I know, and I'm glad for, is this is exposing many of our people. Tomorrow, join me tomorrow. Come here winning. Na another pastor. This one are with him children, where they don dey cover up for years. So they one pikin kpai herself because of wetin this man do. You go join me tomorrow. I don't know time, but anytime. Let's see from 10 a.m. Abeg make I rest. I cannot come very early. I wanted to do it, stream it as they are doing it. So I will join me tomorrow morning. Na don dey do am for Nigeria. They go scot free. Keep it in the family. Ẹ wá fẹ́ lọ pariwo family síta ni. Make we forgive. Remember, God says we should forgive. Think because of God. Ẹ torí Ọlọ́run, have mercy and all that. The same thing. They wanted to go. The wife they tell Ọlọ́pàá, say please, I'm begging you, have mercy. They know they do have mercy. Now only Nigeria, now they do have mercy. Have mercy. For Iloyinbo, there is nothing like where they call have mercy. And on this note, make Aduni they go. Thank you, Gbogbo Enteba wa Jembe. All of you wey we chop for this story as we watch and together. You know, make it interesting for me to watch. I say, Inadalu o, Nagode o, ẹ ṣeun o, èmi ni mama wa o, ẹ̀yin ni mama ba o. Na me go dey come, na una go dey meet. Ni warawati. Orun ayọ̀. Good night. Love you guys. Ẹ̀yin ará